doing? Welcome to No Filter News. Yes. How y'all doing out there? Yes, we live at the pajama party.
Live and correct pajama party.
What?
Hey.
What? We giving y'all some time to come on in. Oh, rough man from the Fifth Floor, Joy.
Don't come in this. Don't come on this. Like
Hey.
you scared. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hey, oh, this the Beavers. Hey.
You know it.
What? What? Hold them back, hold them back. You got me bit. What?
What?
We at the Beavers, y'all.
Hey.
We at the Beavers for the pajama party.
Hey.
What y'all gonna do?
Better turn up.
You better turn up.
Or
Hey.
go out. But you might be at home, so turn up.
Turn up. Turn up. Yes, we here.
Hey.
Hey, we got Jihad back on. What's up, y'all? Get your pajamas on. Get your drink and your pajamas. Whatever you drinking on.
Fuck this ass up.
Swag on. Hey.
You know?
What?
Beaver days,
Hey,
baby.
what?
Hey.
What? You better get out of my way when I'm driving to the
You know.
Beavers. What? And straight get through. We ain't have to wait no line.
No line.
You got me messed up.
Roll through that mother. Like, hey.
Yes. Okay, let's do it. All right, y'all. Welcome back to No Filter News. If you can hear me all right, give me a thumbs up or just say one. Okay, I see you can hear me. Yeah, we had to get crunked up. Okay, listen, we at the pajama party. We got on our PJ.
On our PJ.
What?
Sweats,
Yes.
Looking so fly.
Yes.
You know,
Okay. What?
you know.
And it ain't nothing but a night full of hot topics. Okay, we don't even do the news tonight.
No news.
No news.
We talking about anything and everything.
Hey,
you
and
guys wanna
Jeanette,
talk
how
about.
you doing? Yes. Okay, you got something to say, Miss Ryan?
Mm.
How your day been? How y'all day been?
That's what we want to know.
And we want to say happy birthday to everybody who's celebrating a birthday.
Right. Turning up wherever you may be.
Yes.
Happy birthday to
We
you.
got, and I'm your host, Ingrid,
And I'm Ryan.
and
We got a mic today, y'all.
yeah, we got an upgrade.
We got a mic and everything, girl. And it's Blinky Rose Gold.
Okay, what? You see this? Yes.
I'm feeling
Okay.
sophisticated.
Me too.
You know,
Yeah, I'm
at the
feeling.
pajama party.
I mean, we got our popcorn.
Yes.
We got our candy.
drinks.
We got tons of candy, y'all. What y'all gonna do for real?
We got our candy.
And we got loaded for the hot topics. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Oh my. So listen, I want to give a big shout out to Miss Joy Bates. Okay, let me tell y'all.
Yes.
Y'all remember this tea from back in the day? I mean,
remember it.
okay, several people were selling this type of tea right here, but it was a fad at the time.
Okay.
And so they were selling it and then they stopped. But let me tell you, she still got this tea right here.
Oh, wow.
And it will flatten your stomach. Yes,
really?
it stopped the bloating.
I need a whole.
Yeah, so listen, talk to Joy, Joi Bates, Bates, for this tea right here. Now, how you pronounce it? What is it?
Is it IASO?
I
I believe it's IASO.
ain't gonna even mess it up.
Not
So-
gonna mess it up, but look it up to
Yeah.
pronounce it.
So this right here, this tea right here will stop the bloat. Yes, honey.
And it's all natural.
All-
natural.
All natural.
Yes, so
You
check
got
her
something
out.
to say, Miss Wright? What's going on with you?
Girl, I am fine and fabulous.
Thank you. Rodney said it's a dope mic. I think so too.
It is. It's really cute.
No, I'm just
that
playing.
flow. Hey.
So listen, y'all. Guess what? Now y'all know the Flint movie is back in the news.
Oh,
They
yes.
supposed to be doing a red carpet for the Flint movie at the Whiting.
Oh, really? We gotta go.
So
I really want to check it out.
No Filter News is going to be there live. So I want y'all
Live
to
and in
tune in.
direct.
We might not watch the movie though, but
We
we
might
definitely
not.
going to be on that red carpet.
I say let's do some interviews.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah.
some interviews. But how y'all feel about that Flint movie? Because on Thursday we kind of touched on it just a little bit, but
Yeah, but we want the community's input.
So I was
Because we're getting
looking
a lot of
on
rumors, you know?
Anjanette page today, and Anjanette had posted, and they were saying that the movie haven't been shot here.
Right.
They
That's
said it
the
wasn't
same
shot
thing
here,
they're
so they
saying.
didn't use nobody from here. I'm thinking this is what I heard. I'm not sure. Somebody don't quote me on that.
Right.
What you think?
Well, I heard the same thing you did. I heard the same thing you did. So I feel like, you know, if it's not in our community,
Right.
what is it a benefit to us?
Yeah.
You can't. No one can tell our story like we can tell our story.
I mean,
we
'cause
live in it,
we
and we're
live
still
in it.
living it right now, unfortunately. And it's something that needs to be addressed. Because think about the profits from that movie. We don't even know if they're gonna give us the profits from the movie
Right.
that we may improve the community or what. So I think everyone should go out to the free viewing. It's gonna be at the Whiting.
Is it free?
I believe it's free. Yeah, when I heard it, they said it's free. We're going to find out for sure.
Okay.
And we'll leave the date and the time, and the community can come out and check it out.
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm eating a little bit.
Yeah, we're having a live slumber party.
Yes.
And it's so fun.
Yes.
It really is.
Oh,
no,
for real.
seriously, it's really fun.
It really is.
It's really fun. So we're winging it today. Today is all about you all. It's about us. We're answering questions.
So what if they wanna when we start taking call-ins? What number can they dial?
Well, the number that you can dial is 810-391-6091. Call in with whatever you want. If you want to get something off your mind, you want to tell someone how you feel. You might not want to even say their names. You could say them, anonymously. Just
Yeah.
do what you
Well,
need.
no, we gonna do Why You Mad Tuesdays.
Oh, we're coming out with that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Why You Mad?
Why you mad Tuesday?
Why You Mad Tuesdays? Then they can tell us however they feel.
Okay, well, however you feel. But what are we going to do today? We're just going to cover a couple.
We got a couple of juicy topics
work.
for you all. So just listen, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I mean, we giving y'all time. Do y'all got y'all drink and your pajamas? You see, I got
You got popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, we got it.
I got on the onesie.
And it's so cute.
Mm.
It's Monster High. But you didn't show them your pillow. Show them your pillow. Because guess what? We breaking stuff too.
Yeah.
We got a Monster High pillow. It's upside down. But she got her pillow. And of course I have mine because I
Ooh, she got on some sexy polka dots. Now what? That's fabulous.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Yes.
So yeah, we want to just address a couple
Yeah.
things, talk about a couple of things, a couple of things. I have a good question I want to ask though, and ask everyone how they feel about it. What do or why do we let our insecurities stop us from being our authentic self? I think we were talking about that earlier a little bit.
A little bit. We did.
We were
Yeah.
talking about that. And
But you know what that is? You know what that's called?
what?
Self-sabotage.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yes, it is, honey.
I never thought about it in
Yes.
that order, but thinking about self-sabotage.
Wait a minute. We got Jihad. He said share them drinks.
Look, I wish we could. They are good.
Listen, wish you were here. Should have been here.
Self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage.
Hmm.
Yeah. A lot of
Wow.
people beat themselves up before anybody else do it.
You're right.
You
we
know.
can be our number one critic.
Mm-hmm.
We tear ourselves down before anyone else can.
Yes.
And that's crazy. And then we let that insecurity that we've put into us, fed into us, stop us from doing what we need to do. Stop us from our dreams, our destiny.
Yes, honey. I totally
And I'm
agree.
one that have, I've stepped off. I have done that before in
Yeah.
my life.
We all have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need to stop.
Yeah.
You really do. You need to sit and you need to think about it and evaluate your life and just stop.
Yes. She says, babe, self-sabotage deep. Yes.
It is.
We
It
do
really
that a
is.
lot. It's self-sabotage.
We
We
falling.
already, before we even, can I say the mic?
Oh, sure can, hun.
Okay,
Keep- and we
before
got a
I
mic.
even,
I'm privileged
yes,
today.
we got a mic. So even before we get a chance to try something new or do something different, we automatically just beat ourselves up.
We do.
You know,
We do.
oh dang, no, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Like we killed the thought even before it began to birth
Right.
in our head, and that self-sabotage is what a lot of people go through, and it's just not good at all.
It's not.
Hey, thank you all for joining our live.
you.
Thank you. But yeah,
Right.
so like I've been guilty of that. But then I had to say, girl, get out there and just do it. Do it. A lot of people say, I can't do. Listen, it's about your words. The things that you speak. A lot of times people say that they're not you know, well, I don't have a problem with that. But then if you listen to yourself, you do. When you say stuff like, I can't, I won't,
right,
that's self-sabotage.
and it feeds your spirit.
Yes.
You feed that. It feeds your spirit so you believe that that's what you are.
Yes.
You do.
And you'll never know unless you try. That's why they tell you to get out there and just try it. And then if it don't work out, say, look, at least I tried it anyway.
Exactly.
Like, I talked to this girl, a good friend of mine, and she had moved to Texas at one point.
Okay.
And so she was struggling very, very bad when she
Right.
moved to Texas. But then she didn't want to come back because she didn't want to seem like a failure.
Right.
But I was all like, you're not a failure. You did something more than anybody else have done that you know, that step out there and at least you tried it.
She stepped outside the box. And that's what we have to do.
He said, Jihad said that kills relationships, stop progress in life,
It
and
does.
stop progress
It
in
really
life.
does.
It does.
It cuts your whole
Now, when
life
it
supply
comes
off.
to, okay, what about the people who have like insecurities with their body?
Wow.
Jihad. So does that kill the relationship when a person have insecurities with their body?
I do. I believe so.
Uh-huh.
Of course. It really
Like,
does.
no, stop. And I this one girl I know, she was insecure. And so, but this guy she really, really liked, and he really liked her.
Right.
And he wanted to show her affection. You know how y'all men come and grab him from behind like that.
Right.
And he always wanted to do that, but she was so insecure about her stomach and her body, so she didn't let him do that. And so he really backed off.
From her, yeah.
From that.
Because what else?
Like, he backed off.
He feels rejected now.
Oh my God.
You know, he feels rejected now.
Yes.
You know, and when you are the killjoy of your own self,
Yes.
it doesn't just tear you down. It tears that other person down. It makes them feel like they're not worthy when they're pouring all into you.
Yes.
So you have to love you first.
Yes.
That's the number one thing. Look at you and love you first, because I believe firmly that God made everyone in the image of him, and it was beautiful.
Me.
You should. You know, when he made us all in his image, and God don't make mess.
Hello?
Everything that he designs, that he creates, that he puts out is wonderfully and made beautiful.
At this moment, you preaching.
We're beautiful.
Yes.
So don't stop your love. Let the love in, girl. If he like every crevice, every piece, every bubble,
you
that
better
sticks
love
out,
all this and stop
hey,
playing.
take it and accept it.
What about the rose in the back? Well, I mean the rose on the side.
Girl,
What you say?
If that man likes to cuddle those rolls on the
fuck
side,
it, I'm in.
love it. Love it. Love all of it.
Yeah, but you're right.
And know that you are wonderfully made of God.
Hello.
How could you hate what God designed?
That's right.
How
That's
could
right.
you?
That's right. What about y'all? Listen, call in right now and tell us how you
Yes.
feel about this first topic we're covering.
391-6091 is the number. Call in, talk to us, and let us know, what do you feel about the topic?
That's right. What you feel about the topic? Yeah, that's pretty deep.
Wow.
That's pretty deep.
It is.
I'm just gonna say Big Mama because I don't want to mess up your name. She said because some men love the cushion, but if you beating yourself up, okay, I like that. Some men love the cushion, but if you beating yourself up, yes, it will mess up the relationship.
It will.
Big Mama said that.
It would tear, and she's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Tearing it down really quick. So you have to learn to love yourself, and whatever that flaw that you think you have, you have to remove that from your mind.
Okay.
That is a mind state that no one should pick up, because that's drawing negativity into your life, into your being, into your soul. And you don't want to become a toxic individual. Because if you turn toxic, you can't love anyone. You can't learn. You can't love him. You can't love her. You can't love family. You can't love children.
Ooh.
You have to reverse that type of thinking.
Yeah,
reverse it.
Now, before we say anything else, let me say this, because some people were saying that turn your phone sideways. It's not that that we turned upside down. This is called the wider angle. Yes, your phone do that. And then if your phone keep turning, lock it. Because somebody called me and told me that.
Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna say no name, but he did. So turn your phone sideways and lock it. So that's all I want to say right
Okay.
there. But yes, you're absolutely right.
Wow.
I truly do. But you know what? I dealt with somebody who was toxic, and that was no good. You know, you ever dealt with a miserable person? I mean, even though you tried to, and I know this is a little off topic, but even though
it's on topic because it's what everybody go through.
Okay, if you ever dealt with a miserable person and you try to show them love and you try to do so much, but they still didn't receive it, they just mad. I don't know if so. The person that I dealt with, they were used to having money, and they fell off.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So he came toxic. I mean, why you spending that? Why you doing that? I was like, I don't think this is gonna work out.
And again, it's the mind state that you put yourself in.
Yeah.
You know, money does not make the man. Well, of course, we know we need it. Oh, it looked real good. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
We know we need finances, you know, to keep us and to supplement us in the world that we're in.
Okay.
But you also have to remember that money is just a tool.
Yes.
It's what's inside of you that is going to make the life that you desire.
That's
it's what's inside of you. And if
Okay.
you're toxic and you bring it down, so what can you show me? How can we build? How can we bring up a life together?
Yes.
How can we mold a life? It has to start in the mind first. So if you corrupted in the mind, what are you going to do to my mind?
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
What are you going to do to my mind?
Yes.
You know, so those are things you have to think about.
We got somebody. Oh God, here's bro. Is today's featured guest the dog that's.
Oh, yeah, he is. He wants to be on the show really bad.
So actually, bruh, man, it's a boy dog.
It's a little Shih
So
Tzu.
we're gonna need your girl dog so that they can mate. Since
And
you're
his
talking
name is
about the dog,
Gizmo.
Andre. I mean, bruh, man, this dog is so funny and he's so cute.
But speaking of dogs, because I really want to say that this dog is kind of somewhat toxic. He has a negative view. He really does.
You almost made me choke.
But it's true. So, you know, animals can be affected by that too. And that dog, this little Shih Tzu, he has that kind of complex too. So I'm teaching him and training him not to be negative. Somewhat be a hater.
Wow.
He's a hater to my other little dog. He treats him very badly.
Wow. Okay, so what's that call? That call-in number is 810
391
391
6091.
6091. Give us a call. Let us know how you feel about this topic right here because this is very good.
It is.
It is very good.
It's nourishment for the soul.
It is.
Everybody needs
You need it.
You need it.
I mean, do y'all got y'all candy? I mean, y'all got your candy, your popcorn.
Yeah, because we serious over here, but we still having fun. It's a party, you know.
Yeah, we having a pajama party today. Do y'all got? Don't we got some more candy?
We do. We got all kind of little stuff. We got Raisinets.
Yes.
We got sweet. What is it? Sour Patch Kids.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
So
I'm
get
gonna be
comfortable.
really on a sugar rush after this.
Get comfortable. She said, Big Mama said self-love first.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Oh, God. Here's bruh man from the fifth floor.
Come on with it.
He said, do you fight him?
Do I fight my dog?
No.
No.
He know you don't fight
him.
You don't fight that type of dog.
No, I don't fight him.
He's a live wire. This bruh man.
Right there.
Yeah.
Honey, we can tell.
Yes. Yeah. Listen. Okay,
What's
so
up?
well, I was gonna say, but on another note, a friend of mine was just venting to me about her guy, about this same issue, about this self-love.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and everything that he was so toxic in a relationship that everything that she did.
Right.
She went to school, she got an education, he had something negative to
say about
He would
it.
always tear her down.
Well, is it that he feels like he's lacking in his life somewhere?
Probably
Could it be
so.
something that
Probably
maybe...
that.
Okay. I didn't want to go there.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, it's a possibility. Because, you know, you do feel maybe somewhat in your feelings if you're not meeting the requirement, you know, in the bedroom. You probably do. Oh, you really not meeting a...
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. Okay, moving on. What other topic we have?
Well,
we got another hot topic for y'all.
how about a question? Let's see. How do you find the right one in a sea of all wrong ones?
You can answer that.
How do you find the right one?
Well, I'm still looking.
You know, it's so many different species in the sea. How do you know the right one isn't in there? You know, maybe all the wrong people are swimming up first. You know, well, all the wrong people are swimming up first, so the right one can come through. You know, we all have a time and a place.
We got a question. Well, a comment. He was jealous of her and fearing if she kept growing, he would lose her. Exactly.
Oh, definitely.
But why do, you know what? And I got a question. Why do some men feel like it's a competition with his significant other?
The relationship really gets to feel like it's a business arrangement. It's not a relationship because you're in competition with me. Or I'm in competition with you.
You gotta understand that if we in this thing, if we in this thing, we in this together. It's not a competition in our relationship.
It's a 50-50 together. It's two pieces together.
But some men and women too. I'm sorry, men.
Yeah.
Some women
too.
They feel like it is a competition,
and it's not.
You know, I make more than you, or you know, and they begin to compete. So, talking to this guy. And I was talking to him, and he was saying little things. It was like he was competing.
Right.
And I was like, well, look, I'm not trying to compete with you.
I'm not running laps with you.
Yeah.
I'm here to get to know you.
Listen, if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's not a competition. Exactly. And I agree. Jihad said because they weak.
There it is.
What they say.
There it
is. ASF.
You're right. Right.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Yes.
Right. And you cannot be weak-minded coming into a real relationship. You have to be totally secure with that individual that we are going to be one. We should create together as one.
Thank you.
You know?
Right.
I'm not superior than you. Yes. You're not superior than me. We are equal level. And I want us both to come together and create. That's what it's about. Build. You build. You come together to build, not to tear down the foundation.
That's it. That's it. Hello.
You know, there it is.
That's it. Not to tear down the foundation, because when you get into a relationship, When you get into a relationship, my thoughts are it's not temporary.
Exactly.
And I guess that's been some of my downfalls, because I'm always thinking that it's full time. You know, this is it. You know, I found that one. This is it, and it don't be. But
that's it.
My mentality is always, you know, this is it. You know? But that's a horse of a different color.
That's it. It's a reprogram. You got to reprogram that.
Yeah.
Because you have to say, you will know.
Yes.
God will tell you.
Yeah.
He will tell you. If he doesn't tell you, he will let that person that comes into your life tell you. And his or her consonants and their, you know, attributes. We got
a comment. Jihad said it takes a strong person to be with another strong person.
Right.
Ooh, now see, I like you.
Right.
I like, and you know what he has. Ooh, that's good.
It really does.
Oh my God, you are so right.
And that's the intellect and the thinking everyone should have.
Yeah.
Everyone should feel that way. That way it shouldn't be any subpar people coming into your life.
Right.
Shouldn't be no way. If we keep that standard, shouldn't nobody.
But you know what? And that's something that I'ma honestly say, and I know this gonna rub some people the wrong way. They were strong.
Right.
They were. I'm gonna say that. But they wasn't strong like me. You know, like that type of grind that I have, that enemy's necessary.
And me too.
We gotta get it, we gotta stack it, or whatever the case may be. So I have dated some strong people, but they wasn't strong. They didn't match my grind.
And you want someone to match you, where it just clicks.
Yeah.
If I grind, you grind, and you probably grind harder.
Yes.
And I'm not upset about that.
Yeah.
I love that drive in a person, that drive. You know, that go get them, that ambitious, you know, thing that sits in you and burns in you to want to go. That's what I want. That's what you know, women should want and men should want out of any person that they meet and deal with.
Wow.
If they got ambition and they got drive, you have it made.
Oh my!
Because you can go anywhere and you can become both anything.
But you know, somebody, you know what? And this guy I had, look at me, I'm still talking about this. And there was this guy. No, I'm just playing. But he wanted to date me, and he was so content where he was. Now, he worked a good job. He worked in the shop or whatever.
Right.
But he was comfortable there.
Right.
So he could never see himself nowhere else. You know, I was like, well, okay, you know, he never saw himself branching out and start his
higher
own business.
than where his eye can see.
And so I couldn't do it. At that point, I was like, I'm done. I even deleted him on Facebook.
Right.
Because I just could not. I don't have time for that. Like, if you look, it was other things though that made me delete them. But listen, I want somebody to match my grind.
You do.
That's the bottom
you
line.
Do.
Like,
you want
for
that
real. But only thing, he was stuck. He saw himself where he was, right there.
Wow.
He couldn't see past an assembly line. He couldn't see past the factory. He saw himself right there. So,
and it's always the sky is not the limit.
Antonio, he said the camera is sideways. Antonio, this is called the wide angle. It's the wide view.
Wide view.
This is the wide view. So you can do that. And all you have to do is turn your phone sideways and lock it so it will stop spinning. Lock your phone and then you'll be able to see us. Why people? I mean, a lot of people so used to looking at their phone
but I
like
said
this.
It too. We had to really research and find like, wow, you can do it.
You can. It's the wider view. That's why our phone is like this. It's the wider view. Now, if you're watching us from a laptop or a computer, sorry.
Yeah.
Because you can't turn that upside down. So I apologize in advance, but this is what we do. Moving on. So we have another question. So what was the second one again?
Oh, going back to the second question. How do you find the right one in a sea of what you think potentially is the wrong ones?
I mean, I see a lot of people on Facebook talk about they looking for the right one. They're looking for the right one. But my thing is this, and I truly believe this, even though it's this guy in the store, up there at that store, no, seriously.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
He is
Tell me something. Cute. Okay, look.
Tell me something.
No, but seriously, I believe fix your junk, fix yourself, and the other one will come.
It will. It'll all kick into place when you need it to.
I believe that.
It'll kick into place.
You want to answer that?
Yeah. What question we on? Oh, on the past.
We on 2.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do we invest more into ourselves than well, no, let me get it right. Why do we invest more into others instead of ourselves?
That was 2.
Was this? Yeah, right here.
What did I say?
I don't know. But that's all right. We're going to answer that one. Why do we invest more into others instead of ourselves?
I don't know.
Especially when you get into a relationship.
Yeah.
You forget about yourself because you want to, quickly merge with that person and be all in love and everything's about them and what they need and what they desire. Let me fulfill it. Yeah. But you lack and forget yourself needs attention. Yourself needs love. It just doesn't need that person's love and attention. It needs your own.
Okay, let me see. Let me answer that. Okay, let me make sure it's the right one.
We on 2.
I mean,
I think you was answering this last one.
Was I?
But we can go back to that.
I did.
Yeah, we were answering that.
Okay, so look, why it says why we invest, because when you meet somebody, you want to show yourself. You want to show all your qualities and the things that you have to offer. That's why I feel like we invest more in others than ourselves. I mean, because like you're doing this, you're cooking, you want to show them your skills.
Okay.
You're showing them you can cook, you're showing them you're a good woman. I know women do. I ain't talking about little girls. I'm talking about real women. This is what we do. When we meet somebody new, we showing them ourselves.
Right.
And we tend to sometimes as a woman we forget about ourselves. Because now we got to take care of our man, we got to take care of our children. We put ourselves on the back burner.
Right.
I know I do.
And I'm guilty of it. I've done it. But you have to forget. Can't forget about you.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, of course, not saying your partner isn't satisfying, but yourself needs self-love. It needs self-awareness.
How many of y'all got self-love out there? If you got self-love, throw up a heart.
I have a heart. I don't have self-love. I love me.
My heart.
I love me.
Me too. I love me.
I totally love me.
Yes, I have
And I wake up
self-love.
in the morning, look in the mirror, and tell me how much I love me.
That's good. That's a good
I talk
habit.
to
Yeah.
me. I am my biggest supporter, my
Ooh.
biggest inspiration. I speak to me. So how many of you are talking to yourself on a constant basis every day, uplifting yourself, bringing yourself up to a higher dimension, a higher frequency to show that I love me?
Yes. Ooh.
Because I feel like if I pour that into me and I believe it with all my heart and soul, whoever I love is getting the best part of me. Because I love me. So that's pouring into them.
Yeah.
And they are feeling it.
I agree.
They're feeling it. They're
Yeah.
receiving it. You know, they're knowing it.
Okay. Oh, we got. Oh, I was just talking. Trying to crunch.
We got a slumber party going on. We snacking. We're eating. We're talking to you all.
Okay, so Jihad said it can't be one-sided because that's when you start to feel unappreciated. And I agree.
Right. And it's not about the one side. And not saying that because you're loving yourself. But once you love yourself into the highest degree, the love that you give out to that person, oh my God, it will be off the chain. It will be off the chain. Like,
So
there'll be no limit to that love that you and that person have together.
Okay. So you're saying you can't love yourself properly. You can't love somebody else properly before you love yourself. Unless you love yourself first.
Unless you love yourself first.
Okay.
And I want to love my significant other great, in a great, you know, just overwhelming thing. You know?
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, go ahead.
There it is.
Yeah, boom. That was good.
Boom. There it is.
Oh my God. Okay, so wait a minute. We got something else.
We got some questions.
Okay. Yeah, we got a question.
Okay.
Well, give them the call-in line.
The call line is 391-6091. Call in. Let us know how you feel about, you know, everything that we're speaking on tonight.
Okay. What about question 3?
Question 3. Another. How do you show unconditional love when you have been broken and scorned? Wow.
That's a good one.
Good one.
Okay, let me stroll up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. He said y'all be making niggas lazy. For real?
Do we?
Are you serious?
Do we? Now, why do we make them lazy? Can you give us some of that feedback?
Jihad, I'm gonna need you to call in because he got a beard too. So
the
I'm gonna need you to call in.
Oh, the beards. Oh my God, the beards. That's
Stop.
how I like it. Okay. The beards.
Yeah. So okay, elaborate on that. Call in for us or elaborate on that.
391-6091.
And for all y'all who just now tuning in, we are having a slumber
We're
party.
having a slumber party.
For No Filter News. I mean, we have our drinks. We got on our pajamas. We got our candy chips. It doesn't matter. We got everything.
We got everything going.
So listen, tune in right now. We have a call-in line, and it's 810-391-6091. I want you to continue to elaborate on that for me, Jihad, because that's very good.
How we turn them lazy?
How do we turn? By doing everything for them,
That could be a great possibility.
and by
That's
accepting
what
less
comes
than
in.
what we deserve.
When you love yourself, you know how much to pour into someone else.
But sometimes women go over and beyond. We do the most.
We do.
Because we're trying to show them so much, like we're a good woman. And a lot of guys, I hear a lot of guys saying that, you know, it's what they say is 9 to 1, 10 to 1.
10 to 1. Mm-hmm.
It's 10 to 1, so it's 10 women to 10 to 1 man. And what I say to that is 9 of them ain't shit.
Well, you're right about it. Hey, that's true too.
Right.
That's true too.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have to watch. That's like limit yourself to how much you.
He said I called it.
Did you? We're gonna check these. There's so many phones out here.
No,
on this table.
it's 810-931.
No. 810-391.
391
6091.
6091. Listen to me. Don't see me because I'm kind of tied tongue. I got a list
You know, we got little glasses here. I mean, they're really good. They're really
Look,
good.
I told y'all like it's silly when
you know, and this is a slumber party, and we decide, you know, we're gonna get on here and we're gonna be really laid back. We're gonna be really cool, and we're just gonna flow it, and we're gonna allow everyone to speak what they feel.
6091
391 6091.
Yeah, so give us a call again. Hey Patrice, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Just baby sister.
Oh, thank you.
We having a slumber party. We got our popcorn and different things.
Yeah,
so,
we do.
Listen,
we got our music too. We just ain't locked it up.
Yeah.
We wanted to talk
You
about
wanna
these
play it?
subjects real quick.
You want to play it?
Oh, we got our call. We gotta wait though. We got a caller.
Okay. You can put the mic up to the speaker. Put the
Okay.
speaker on.
We gotta put it on speaker. Hello.
It's on there. No, you put it on phone speaker.
Can you hear us?
Huh? You're on the air with No Filter News.
Oh, okay.
So what's your question? What did you want to
Or
talk
comment.
about? Or a comment?
She ain't just supposed to go and get about a contract saying the rich wanted me around.
Put it up to your ear, did it? Really ear.
Wait, we're gonna turn this off because we're getting some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say that to us again? Can you say it again?
Oh, I said she had told me to call in because of a comment I made.
Yeah, we wanted you to elaborate on that. Why? How do women make men lazy?
Because a lot of y'all get to, as y'all, like y'all said about the,
Don't tell me you shy.
So do you think it's because we do a lot in the relationship to cater to that man, you feel? And it makes them, just lay back like, okay, well, I ain't got to do nothing no more. She doing it. So is that where the laziness comes in?
Try to show the dudes, because most dudes be broken too, whatever, right? So y'all tend to do too much to show the dudes that y'all look like you think y'all cook, y'all clean, and y'all allow them to be kind of slack and they become lazy and they expect.
Right.
Like, y'all to be like their mother more than their girlfriend.
That's it.
Oh.
Now that he hit
Oh
the
my
needle
God.
on the head. That's
yes.
it.
Oh my. Wow.
We
That
become their mama,
Yeah. Oh.
And we do, as women, we have to stop that. They have a mother. They got a father. We don't need to direct that. We need to play the part as their significant other and stay in that place.
Mm-hmm.
We do. We fall out of that a lot. I'm guilty of it. I fell into that
I'm
place
guilty.
before.
I'm going to tell you. I'm guilty of that. But not no more.
Oh, no. I checked myself. Before I was really wrecking myself. I checked myself on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why buy the cow when he can get the milk for free?
See? And a lot of men think that.
Women work harder than men.
Right. And you right about that. They have gotten lazy because women do work harder than men in this society now. We do. And that's something that's wrong. Because, I come out of age, my grandfather, he worked. He had 8 children. And he took care of his family. He was the head of that household. He grind every day, 5 a.m. He was up to sundown. He worked hard. And those 8 children never lacked for anything.
Right.
So, we need to reverse that. We need to let men know, take your rightful place. That comes back to that men need to know they're kings.
Yeah, because you know what? Sometimes the woman, she can say, the man can say, well, okay, baby, I got this. Even though you see that she's working hard to get your attention, to let you know that she's a good woman, then you could come in there and say, well, you know what, baby, sit back, chill. I got this. I'm going to handle this. Sometimes y'all done got lazy not because of us. That's just because of y'all, whoever. Y'all just done got lazy and y'all won't take y'all rightful position.
Kingdomhood.
Yeah. Y'all won't take that rightful position and say, baby, look, sit back. I got this. You know what? I got this. I'm going to pay this. I'm going to take care of that. If this is your woman, then you should be able to say that.
Let that man stay on the throne.
What y'all think? Out there?
But he had a great question.
Thank you for calling, Jihad.
You're welcome.
All right. But he brought up some good ideas. And
Yeah.
a good question that many women are guilty of. But we need to let that
We
man
become the
sit on that
parent. We
throne.
becomes the mother instead of the instead of the wife, or instead of the
Right.
girlfriend. We become the mom, and I'm guilty
And what
of
is
that.
it doing? It's enabling him.
Mhm.
It's enabling him from stepping into his rightful place.
That's right. So that's why I had been cut back, and I was like, no, it's just some things, ladies,
Right.
that we just can't do.
And men.
If you're not,
Because I know
and
some men that's guilty of that too.
Okay.
They come in and they become, like the mama. They're doing the
like
clothes, they're washing the clothes. There's nothing wrong with doing it.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it up
but
every
you're
day,
a girlfriend,
and
if you're a
cooking
wife,
and you're washing the clothes and you ironing the clothes and that woman just sitting up there, whatever. It's okay to be pampered, but God, that 365 days of the year, don't turn that man into a simp when he's a king.
I'm guilty of that.
We been there, but
Okay.
we really shouldn't.
Well, moving on, we got question number 3, or is it comment or question?
We can say question.
Okay.
Oh, we did. How do you show unconditional love when you have been broken and scorned?
I don't think unless you, how do you show unconditional love when you have been broken and scorned?
Right. Like, seriously, like if you're going into another relationship after you done been through all of that toxicity, and then you're trying to get into that other relationship.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can unless you've been delivered.
Delivered. Oh, okay.
I don't think you can, because if you've been scorned and then you trying to grab somebody else who been scorned, and it's not going to work. Y'all going to be battling and bickering at each other, and it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Unless you're totally healed of the situation. And how do you know that you're totally healed?
You got to be purged.
And how do you know you're totally healed of the situation? When you can face the thing or the person that has scorned you.
That's it. And you can face them in an
and be at
amicable way.
peace.
And be at peace.
In an amicable way, and be at peace.
Honey.
Like,
And
hey,
can
how
do
you
that,
doing?
You have been delivered.
And mean it.
That's it. Praise. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You've been delivered.
Hallelujah.
You've been delivered after that. Yeah.
I totally agree.
Right.
I totally agree with you. Here, you can elaborate. Oh,
But no, I agree with you. You touch bases perfectly, because if you have not been washed clean of that, that toxicity that somebody else has put on you, honey,
Yeah.
I can't love this individual the way I need to love them, because I can't love me, because I feel sick inside after what all these people did to me.
Yeah.
So you got to purge that stuff.
Okay.
Let it go. Let it out. Be free. What's in
Yeah.
the past, let it stay in the past. What people say, you let the dead bury the dead. Leave it. Cut it. Cut it off at the root. When you cut that thing off at the root, you can go through life easy peasy.
I totally 100% agree with you.
I agree with
And
that.
yes, we're having a slumber party.
Yeah, we are.
You're going to see me eat chips, popcorn,
And
whatever
we
else.
giggly and stuff.
You
You know
know.
what I'm talking. I can't be giggly right now. I'm trying to be serious.
I'm giggling.
You giggly? It's okay, because these some nice little drinks you create here.
And then I'm snacking like...
Girl, you had a long day, because you know when you hard at work and you don't have time to play.
That's right.
We're playing now, so that's cool. You got your relief.
My cousin said, "You cute, cousin. Hey, cousin. Thank you,
Ain't
cousin.
she so cute?
Thank you." Now she has a she does the party decorations. I'm talking about and wedding planning.
Oh wow!
And wedding planning.
We're gonna have
And
to
wedding
have her on
planning.
there. And wedding
Boom.
planning. Everybody needs a wedding planner.
So we're gonna need you to come on the show,
Definitely.
because this is what we do.
That's what we do right there.
So
we advertise.
are we gonna need y'all to like this and share
Our
it?
own people.
Yeah.
Yes, we got
Yeah,
to.
I'm talking about she does it up.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, and everybody needs
So
somebody. to know
Tamika,
what
we're
they're
gonna
doing in
need
the party.
you. We're gonna need you to come on the show next Saturday
Definitely.
and come talk about everything that you got. Oh, she crazy too.
Girl, we love.
I'm talking about it's hilarious.
Oh, and I love to laugh. Keep me laughing. I love it.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Oh, he gonna say Tony Jones, who called in before starting like a
Okay.
drunk man on Saturday night.
Mhm.
He said, "You lying?" He said, "Your cousin lying."
Ooh. See, That's what we talking about
Listen,
here.
I'm gonna
On
ask
No
you
Filter.
to stop the hate.
That's it. Don't hate.
Don't hate.
Appreciate.
So listen, call in
Appreciate.
for 810-391-6091.
Call us so we can talk about it. Be about it.
Excuse me.
Talk about it. Be about it. Girl, it's all right. You
We
on
need
No
some bad.
Filter. You need.
Girl, I'm sweating like a Hebrew slave.
That's what these lights
Okay,
do.
what's that other question?
We ain't wanted that high though.
Yeah.
We like tsunami, you know, air up in here.
What's the other question we have? You know
Well-
what? Somebody left this in my inbox, and I'm just gonna put this out here. They were saying that their guy is, they absolutely love him, they adore him, he does everything for them.
Okay.
But he's uncircumcised. So they cannot deal with it. They've dealt with it for so long, they like it makes them sick to
They
their
ain't
stomach.
feeling it.
They're not feeling it. With all the lint balls.
Oh, and he ain't cleaning either?
No,
You know, you got
but
to-
she, no, I said that.
Okay.
I said that. They didn't say that.
Okay.
But so, how do you feel about that?
Well,
Okay.
have you talked about it with that significant partner of yours? To let them know your feelings and standing on the person's
Put all that
anatomy?
skin back.
I mean, yeah. Is it something, like you said, is this something because of maybe a hygiene situation that maybe you need to talk about and let them know, you got to bring that back.
But
and
what
do
if
a little
it's
something with it.
clean? What if it's clean?
Right. So you might, they still do those certain type of surgeries, but is that guy, really feeling at whatever age he is to go through that type of thing?
Yeah, I don't
And does he feel like that's what, he needs to do in this relationship, because you're supposed to love that person for who they are?
But now that I think about it, and now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, if he wished to get it done, okay, and that's gonna stop it from going in the turtle shell like it is.
Right, you said the turtle shell. But
I'm saying, okay, then so that might be really painful for
maybe,
him.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying as an
Yeah.
adult, because most of the time we get it as babies,
Yeah,
but
newborn.
then newborn, at that.
Yeah.
So to go through that as a grown person, I'm sure that's kind of excruciating.
Wow.
So I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know if I would feel secure in, making my significant other have to go through that type of situation.
I mean, but if
you ain't feeling
I'm
it,
like this, if you love him and you're not feeling it, go ahead. Then go ahead and do it. Okay, let's see. We got some comments. Somebody said, "Hey divas, hey." I think it's Chisney. I don't know, but I'm gonna say Bates. I don't want to mess your name up. J Mac said, "Hey, Cass." Hey, J Mac is feeling under. J Mac is feeling under the weather, so she does not feel good. When she did it on Thursday, she did not feel well.
We're gonna definitely keep her in our prayers, because
Yeah.
we need our other part.
We need
here.
our other party
We need
here.
her, but we need her well. So
Yes.
we're gonna wish you love and light.
Okay.
And
We got
prayers.
Tony Jones, and he's talking about, he said, laugh his ass off. He's hating.
Yeah, you think
Matter of fact,
so?
put that Kaya on.
Oh, girl, let me find that Kaya.
That next caller. Because there's a hater on the line.
Is it a hater?
Let me box it one more time.
Kaya, no, she'll mess with that.
Yes, for real. Oh my God. I see laughing because I said turtle shell. And that's how, I guess that's
Then
how
she have to just really call it turtle shell.
and you know what?
Like
do
a turtleneck
the
girl.
peekaboo. The peekaboo.
Little turtleneck in and out.
Okay, but
I
my
see
thing
you.
is this: tell you do if you feel that way, listen, tell him, and guys, stop trying to date and you're uncircumcised.
Oh, they can't date at all?
I mean, just get it cut. Ain't nobody.
But somebody might like it. Hey, it's
Ain't
somebody
nobody got time for that.
everybody. It's
Ain't nobody
somebody
got time for that.
I might not like it, but it's somebody for everybody. You know that.
Stop playing with people's feelings and emotions and get it cut.
Oh,
Do we
but
got to
who
call?
want to be pushing that?
Call
I don't know. What do this phone? Oh no, it ain't.
Okay, she
But
said.
call us, please. 391-6091.
Now, Jahai said when he loves someone. Okay, go ahead, do that again.
Oh, again, 391-6091. Call
Now,
us.
Jahai said when I love someone, I love all them, and I'm with you.
And
but
you
some
should-
things
right.
shouldn't make you sick to your
See,
stomach.
she ain't feeling it. She don't want nothing hiding, in and out and hiding. Not that in and out.
No,
No, not that in and out.
I'm with her. I'm not feeling it, but I would let that person know, like, go ahead and have surgery, baby,
we're
because
gonna put them through surgery.
yeah.
That's painful. Oh, okay.
Well, and then when you open that door for surgery, then he might tell you need it.
See, that's the problem. You opening that can.
I get it. If you pay
worms.
for it.
I would too, girl. If he paying for it, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
We get all of it nip tucked and tight.
Listen, give us a call 391-6091.
9-1.
Cut it off?
Oh no, I ain't. Am I cutting it off?
Yes.
Oh, we gonna cut it back on. Technical difficulties.
It's this one right here.
We on the wrong one.
No, you're right.
Am I the right one?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I like Nikki, but I ain't
Right
gonna hear
there,
it
right
today.
there. Push that. Okay. Anybody else? What else? Let me see. The topic that we're on, it is, she said, a man, how do you feel about a man being uncircumcised?
Uncircumcised.
And women, how do you feel about a man being uncircumcised? Okay, so we're going to take a short intermission.
Oh, we waiting next caller?
We waiting on the next
On
caller.
the next caller.
We waiting on the next caller.
Hey, next caller.
Cut it up. We waiting on the next caller.
Girl, if we don't get our life today, if we don't get our life,
next caller. He need to get it right, girl. If that's what you had your desires for, hold up.
because the white girls can take it, they'll pull it back
He
and
said
just
he
keep
just
going.
called.
Man, it ain't going through. We better not be blocking our callers. Hey. 6091 391 6091 callers.
Yes, give us a call. Next caller. Stop calling me. I mean, callers. We need to call.
No, don't stop calling us.
Yeah.
Call us.
Tony Jones, this is for you.
Oh, we got a caller.
We got a caller, y'all.
We got a caller calling from the great state of Michigan.
Okay. Caller,
Caller,
where you
on the
calling
line.
from? All right. We got a caller from Flint, Michigan.
Calling.
Some people don't have specified on religious purposes.
Oh. Now that is true.
Okay. Hey, Ebony.
I think it's vice versa. Because women used to get their clitoris cut off back in the day.
He had to give it to us straight history, didn't he? He had to go back really to the ancestors, honey. But yeah, well, it is true. You know, you do have to think about that because a lot of religion now, and it's, you know, they don't circumcise.
Okay.
So you might have a young man or, an older gentleman that you're with, or their parents deciding not to circumcise them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what are you going to do?
Okay, so what I want to say is to the young lady who hit my inbox and said that her guy, and for all of you who are just tuning in, young lady says that the guy she's been with, she's in love with him, she loves him, but he's uncircumcised. So, you know, she can't deal with it anymore. So what I'm going to say is that for religious purposes, you have to respect him.
Right.
You have to respect their wishes. But if it's not religious purposes and he just being nasty, then I'm going to say, talk to your man.
Right.
Talk to your man.
You got to open up a dialogue. You got to talk to him.
And like the caller just said, he just said that some women, back in the day had to be circumcised, or some religions require the women
to
have.
circumcised.
So you said that it's for the women to have their clitoris cut off.
They would have it removed.
Yeah, because they say that the clitoris
Okay.
I'm just going to be straight up blunt about. They say that the clitoris is the mini dick.
It's a what?
Mini dick.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so you felt they had to get it cut off. I mean, they felt that back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
wow.
Some women have big clitoris where they look like little penises.
Well, that's something you. Okay, but that's something you gotta deal with. I
Yeah.
mean,
Around
you decide
But
to be
see-
with that person. I mean, if you made it to that point and you know their anatomy,
Yeah.
that's something you have to, really think about. It. Are you going to accept?
So wait a minute, we got a comment. Ebony comment, and she said, "What's the problem besides looking at it long?"
Okay.
And she said, "As she ain't getting nothing nasty." Or maybe I'm reading this wrong because I'm kind of buzzing like my cousin. So
Well, I can't see it on my end. A
yeah,
little bit I'm
okay.
seeing it.
So she said. So she said, "What's the problem besides looking at it long as if it's I don't know, long as it's getting nothing." Ebony, you gonna have to read that. You gonna
As
have
long
to
as it's getting what now?
getting nasty. Long as it's getting nothing nasty. And then she corrected it. I don't
Okay.
know. Like I said, I'm buzzing, so hold up. But anyway, okay, that's a good.
Well,
That's
that's
a
a good
good-
question.
Yeah, that's a good
But
comment.
that's something you got to work out with you and
But
that
see,
person.
a lot of times people don't talk to their significant other.
Right. And why do they have that fear? If we're being intimate, I should be able to talk to you about
I should be able
whatever.
to tell you
Or what I
that
like or
you
what I
got
don't
lint
like.
balls or that's hiding
Okay.
in the skin fold of your
Oh,
penis.
but shouldn't you know that?
But
But shouldn't you know that? Like, girl, you need to... Right, well, maybe that's what she was saying in her comment. I mean, what's the problem if you look at it and it's clean?
I
do
think
what you
that's
gotta
what
do.
you. I think that's what you were
And
saying.
don't think
Angie.
about it.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do and just don't think about it.
Okay. Okay, somebody said, Antonio Evans said, "I like all sizes.
See?
Long as she's not getting nothing." Okay, so that's what Ebony was saying. Thank you. See, our
Thank you,
our
Ebony.
other host
Thank you.
is online, and she
Okay,
corrected
wonderful. Thank
So,
you,
yeah.
Jay Rock. You rock it,
Yes.
girl. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes. Okay. Long as she not getting nothing nasty.
That's it.
Okay.
So,
I'm with you. Well,
and if it's doing the job, then
Yeah.
do what you gotta do.
as long as it's doing what it needs to
Do
do.
what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what I
with you.
say.
Right, because okay, so maybe I'm a little slow, so we're gonna break this down.
Okay.
So when the man is erect, you can't tell if it's not circumcised, not right. Is that it?
I mean, well, you can still see it's a little,
It's
but
still some
all-
skin
it's
after
all
that.
there, it's there.
Okay.
And like I said, if he's clean and he's handling his business, what you complaining about?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, to each his own.
You work in the shop, get it
To
cut.
each his
You got
own.
good insurance.
To each his own. I say to each his own.
Okay.
You gotta
Okay.
live, you gotta live like that, but you don't like it.
I never dealt with it, so I hope I ain't jinxing myself. But
Ooh, Lord, I hope not. Please don't let that come nobody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No,
Ooh.
no. But I'm not discriminating.
Hey, J Mac, wish you were here. Hope you feel better.
Please feel better. We miss you,
We are having a slumber party.
girl. And we kind of slumbering.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
So listen, 810-9391.
Get it right, girl. Get it right. 6091. I got your back.
6091.
I got your back.
So, okay, so Anjanette just said you can still tell.
Right, that's what I was saying. Because I've had a little life around the world. I've seen little things in my time, and
Somebody eyeballing you.
but you do what you gotta do. You make magic however it gets done. It was, things was clean, so.
Oh wow! You know what? I never dealt with that, so I don't
Well,
know.
see, it's the first time for everything, I assume. Been
No,
there,
I'm
been
good,
there.
fam. I'm
Life
good.
is good, though. Life is good. You
Listen.
living, you learning, you move on. It's good.
Listen, get your drinks. I'm spitting. Get your drinks.
Girl, we real. Let it go.
Get your
All right, girl.
popcorn and get you some candy and come on. We
That's
on
right.
our pajamas and we are waiting on the next
That's
caller.
right. And talk to us. We want to hear
Yes.
what's on y'all mind.
What's on your mind? What the next call is at? 810-391-6091. Yeah.
Next time.
out. Bitch, you calling, talking your shit. Like I'm gonna really sit here and listen to you, you bitch. You bitch, you bitch. Yeah, you bitch. All that hair that you do, bitch, you bitch. Just leave the because you ain't talking about it. No, you lurking, stalking ass bitch.
We're gonna stop Kaya. She going off though. I
Yeah.
like that song.
Okay, J Mac just said I have, and I guess. Hold up. See that they be hating. Hold up, y'all. Okay.
They trying to stop our progress. It's all good though. We back.
They said I have, and I guess it because he had a mandingo.
Girl, see,
Woo!
that's what I'm talking about. You do what you gotta do, you know, because he might be saving lives.
Thank
with
you,
that.
Anjanette. She just posted the phone number.
Aw,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Girl,
Ooh.
yeah, son, he's saving lives with that.
I almost choked up. She got me choking on a popcorn kernel.
Hey, appreciate it.
How
girl.
he saving lives with that,
Girl, he
Ryan?
bringing you back to life.
Oh my
He
God.
saving lives.
Or
He
killing
bringing you
you.
back to life. That too, you might want to die though. On that night, you might
See?
want to die on that night. I'm just trying to
Don't
tell
come.
you.
He said. Jahai said we funny. Don't come pulling up with no mandingo.
Girl, what's wrong with the mandingo?
You gonna get your windows bust out your car.
Girl, well, you know some things is worth busting windows. Girl, pay that fine. It'll be all right. Move on. You know.
Oh my God.
I might call you every now and then.
Mhm.
Still, you know, but move on.
Girl, no, Jamie didn't say the mandingo.
Girl, you can't. Don't turn that down.
Oh my God.
Honey, take it.
Woo.
Literally.
That's too hot for me.
Girl, it got warm in here all of a sudden when you talking about mandingo.
But I'm like, where he at though?
I just want to go to the motherland all of a sudden.
Ah!
Ooh, girl. Ooh, baby. Anybody taking trips? I wanna go.
Anybody going to the motherland?
I want to go to the motherland.
Ooh,
Mhm.
I done got a sudden urge.
Did you?
Yeah,
Girl, I
from
told you I
motherland.
got all hobbies and stuff. Let's get off of that.
Yeah.
Me take a
Yeah, let us get off of that. Okay, we
We
got.
gotta get off of that one.
Yes, thank you, Anjanette. Call in. Did we get a call, honey?
Girl,
Call
we missing
in
these calls.
810-391-6091.
Call me.
Yes, do not hesitate.
That might be what you want to sing with that mandingo.
Yes, Anjanette. She said mandingo, honey. Let me see, honey.
Girl,
She said
Talk about it.
mandingo. Okay,
talk about it.
mandingo.
Be about it.
Yes.
You know, because when them beers, you know, come on, I be thinking about that mandingo.
Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up, Jihad. Stop talking dirty.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. And y'all thought I was finished?
Wait a
Wait a minute. He said you can't put all that. Wait a minute. Let me go back. He said you can't put it all in the way. He said I learned to give her half. Ooh. Why you say in the way though? You can't put it all.
Girl,
in the way.
I be talking some knowledge.
Yeah.
Girl, we might have to
How
have
you
him on
know,
the show. We might have to bring
Jihad?
him
How
in
do
on
you
the show.
know what she can handle? And listen, I can't read. I'm just buzzing like my cousin right now. Okay. So wait a minute. How you know what she can handle though? How you know, fam? Come on, talk to me.
Can you handle it?
Oh, you can call more than once. Come on, 810
391
391-6091.
Come on with it. Call.
You
Talk about
listen,
it.
y'all
Be
talking
it.
about all that women can't handle it. Yes, they can.
Boy, we
A
have
woman-
babies. We got children. You better amen in the background. You know, we got people in the background listening to. We got an audience here.
Yeah, we got a live
We got a
audience.
live audience. We ain't playing.
We
But
not
you
playing.
right. We have babies. Boy, bye. We dilate to what? 10 centimeters?
Whew.
Think about
Say it again. We had what?
it. Babies.
Boy, what?
10 centimeters.
Boy, bye.
Bad, bye. What, bye.
Y'all keep talking
can't
all
handle
that
what?
mess. Ain't no
Can't
what?
handle what? The problem is, can you all handle what we might have?
What? 8 pounds, 10 ounces. Now, even
Mm,
though
can y'all handle that?
I've never dilated, I've always been cut. But I'm still saying what though?
Hey, you said, girl, you still a baller.
I'm saying 18
Top
though.
caller, you understand?
18 pounds. 18.
Girl, women
Oh.
run the world, honey. We do too much.
Exactly.
We do too much, not to do
Oh, he
much.
said, cause I know the meat. You get me all giggly.
Girl,
You making me all
he
giggly.
said what? He know the what?
Yeah, he said, I know me. Oh, we got a caller.
We got a caller. We got a caller on the line. Come on now, caller.
Hey, caller. You're on the air.
It ain't, I didn't, like, it ain't clean, but they can't handle they don't be crazy or not. Because when you give them all of it, that's when they start.
Oh, now I get where you coming from. You
Okay.
right about that.
I mean, but who gonna sit there and let you give them half? Who gonna
But
sit
you
there
know
and
what
let you give
do?
them half?
You gotta issue it out, girl, because you get too much. You might have a
I'm
nigga
taking the whole
stalking.
thing.
He at your windows, he at your car, he picking up your kids with
Because
you.
the average nigga only has to look someone for free.
You right. You gotta give them so much.
I'm taking the whole thing. You can't just issue it out to me.
Okay, well you have
Give it here.
You
Don't say nothing.
girl,
Just give it here.
When you have that Jason mask at your window, don't say nothing. When he peeping through your blinds, honey, with that Jason mask on, you hear that.
Oh shit! I'm scared now.
Yeah, See, you thought about that.
What you
didn't
say, Camp Crystal Lake?
Oh, baby, your house become Camp Crystal Lake. Don't say
Oh my
that.
God!
Girl, he masked up because it ain't not because of Halloween, because what you didn't put on.
Oh what? Ooh!
Girl, see,
You hear that, Jihad?
don't be sorry. Be careful.
Wait a minute.
So, if you were doing that, really know what you're doing, like, trust me, you ain't gonna have to give them all of it.
That's right.
Shit.
Jihad coming on the show.
You're not gonna come
'Cause he be
at me
telling
with
the
that
real.
with that half.
Look
I'm
at her.
like-
She want it all.
I'm like Keisha Cole. Give me more.
She want it. Girl, you want it all.
You better-
Girl,
you
better
damn
got-
skippy.
Girl, nothing but queen bitches. You better smoke
And Jeanette, do you
your
hear
queen
this?
You probably only deal with niggas that know how to have sex the way they like, you know.
That could be too.
I'm just saying
I'm
though,
not wrong
what
with
you
Jihad
talking
on
though.
this one. Because
You
you know
ain't
what?
saying nothing though, but you just talking though.
I ain't ready to see no mask and it ain't Halloween.
Okay, you said that.
Girl,
Yeah, I
uh-uh.
don't got time to be stalked.
Girl, watching your back everywhere you go,
I don't feel like being stalked.
every breath you take, every move you make,
Hey Monica, what Jihad?
every line you break, girl.
Oh.
I'll be watching you.
What
You
you,
ready
wait,
for
wait, who
that?
is that? Who is that? The police?
No, not the police. Who is
Who
that?
seen that?
Girl, it's in my head. It's in my head.
Step you okay,
Yeah,
got
every
you.
move you
Jihad,
make,
don't tell me you that type of dude.
every time you break.
You that type of dude that be stalking after,
I'll be
you know what I'm
watching
saying?
you, girl. Them eyes is on you.
They be stalking females?
Yeah, after she done put it on you and you done gave her all of
Nuh-uh,
it.
because he said he don't allow that.
How he gonna stop it
Girl, you
with all them juices?
I
you
don't
got
think
some-
I don't have to really put it on.
Old Town 357.
You said what? Say that again, Jihad.
I've never had a woman put it on.
Oh,
See?
he said he ain't never had nobody to put it
Now you
on
talk.
him.
You testing my
Okay.
gangster?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just playing.
Uh-oh, it's
Jihad,
just-
thank you for your call.
Thank you, Jihad. Girl,
Hey, Monica.
Thank you.
Hey girl, how you doing? And Jeanette said, girl, yes,
How you
ain't
doing?
nothing.
This thing good. Oh, wait.
She said, ain't no half stepping, Jihad. Thank you, Thank you,
Thank
Jeanette.
you.
See, we here. He talking about that half stepping stuff.
Okay, you remember?
Thank you. She said
what was
she
that?
feeling the show,
Juicy
Monica.
got him crazy. She feeling it.
Thank
Girl,
you.
thank you.
Juicy
Got him going
Wait a
crazy.
minute.
Old Town
Girl,
357.
you better see our audience speaking. Go. He said,
That's Old Town 357.
ooh, 1, 2,
What?
3,
Wait a
4,
minute.
girl.
Juicy got him
Got
crazy.
him crazy.
Got him
Ooh, you better tell
crazy.
somebody.
Wait a minute. What is it? Got him cold going mad.
Ooh, see, is you ready for that?
Cold going
Girl,
mad.
'cause we
Jihad,
in 2018 cold going mad.
Jihad, stop testing my gangster.
Uh-oh.
I think you trying to test my
You got one of them
gangster.
beers too, girl?
Yeah, he got to be here, girl.
Ooh, girl, you better stop. Oh, Jesus.
You make me all shy and shit.
Jesus.
Radio show. Today's
Ooh,
W.
what the? Girl, we playing other shows on here. What is the problem?
yes.
That
Oh.
Juicy got him going crazy.
You hear that? I want y'all to hear that. We finna take a short intermission.
Oh.
Jihad, I want to shout this out to Jihad.
Ooh,
Juicy got him
say-
going crazy.
She got that going crazy. That cold going what, man? Girl. Hey, hey.
Eh,
A piece of me,
what?
hey.
all you doing is talking, boo boo. Talking about he ain't never had no woman. Boy, stop.
Girl, he might not have it. You know, you might have to introduce some people. Let me stop. you know.
Oh, we do matchmaker too.
We do. We oh yeah, we do matchmaker.
Okay, so
too, honey.
wait a minute. We got somebody. Somebody said, "Hey, Jihad is laughing." Anjanette said, "Cole going mad."
Girl Cole going mad. That 2018 mad. You know that's woo,
Oh,
that's
wait a
mad.
minute, Anjanette. Now I see you trying to start something. She said, "Ingrid, aka Juicy."
Oh,
Ooh.
got him crazy.
Got him crazy.
Cole going mad.
You see how
I
they
can
be?
attest to
How
that
they
because
be?
I seen somebody and I seen it in their eyes like they look like they can go a little cold. Going
You see
mad.
how they be stalking me and hating on me on
Girl,
Facebook?
I seen the way they was looking at him.
Because I got them cold going mad. Even after 1, 2, 3, 4,
Girl,
about 6, 7 years.
When they was singing Daddy's Home.
Oh,
Daddy's home to stay.
oh hell,
Girl, he
no.
look like he got that potential. Like, you ain't gonna get that up to me, and I'm leaving it. Not
good.
ever.
I'm good, fam.
Not ever.
Okay, we got another question. Wait a minute. Jihad said, he said, I haven't ran into it yet.
Oh, is you saying runway?
I'm
Right
gonna
on
drink.
to
I'm
my
gonna drink.
love.
Me either.
Oh, let me be quiet.
Go, girl. Here, get the mic. Get the mic.
Let me
Girl,
be
we
quiet.
too much.
Oh, that's
Listen, we having a pajama party
Yes,
today.
baby.
Okay, listen, get your drink.
Get your drink.
Ooh,
Girl, you didn't drink
oh
all
my
your
God.
drink down. I'm still way up here.
Oh my
No
God, we
wonder
got
she
our
going cold,
popcorn.
going mad over here.
Wait a minute, Anjanette said Coke.
What?
Anjanette, stop. Girl, the Coke was hot dog. I had to go in on somebody about the Coke.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did.
Not the Kogels
Girl.
hot dogs.
And
Made in
Jeanette.
Michigan hot, the Kogels made in Michigan hot dogs?
Girl, yeah. I mean, I told I tell you about it. I went there. Somebody was trying to test my gangster on Facebook.
Girl, you had to show him how thug you really is,
Ooh,
huh?
I mean, I ended his career with that one.
Mm.
Career ender.
You better knock him out the box, Rick.
What?
Knock him out, Rick.
Whoa.
What?
Listen, we got another question for you all.
Hey.
And Jeanette, you too much. You too much.
Girl, too much. Let's see what we got now for. What we got for the people.
What's the 4? What's 4?
We did 4.
Mm-mm.
We ain't do 4?
Mm-mm.
How to find the right one? Yeah, we did. In the Sea of Loneliness.
Wait, what you mean? Have haunted you for love? We ain't read that.
Oh, we said, how do you get past bad relationships that have hunted you for, I don't know, maybe we was writing down too fast.
Okay, well, what's
But
number
how
5?
do you get past bad relationships? That's a good question.
How do you get past bad relationships?
That's a good one. I need to know that.
Mhm.
But I think I've kind of learned and adapted to how to get past
Just
it.
love.
Now pick them up and love yourself.
Who?
Oh, somebody said OJ taught us how
Listen,
to look,
we
how
got
to
a
get past
live-
bad relationships.
We got a
I ain't
live
trying
studio
to get locked
audience.
up, though.
So, audience, what do you say?
And this fool gonna say, OJ taught us how to get past a bad relationship. Well, I guess if, going to, I skipped out of going to, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone.
It's a song. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
That's, yeah, you're right. Sometimes you do gotta kiss and just say goodbye. You're right.
Okay, wait a minute. Do we need
Thank
to
you
play
for the
that?
audience. Thank you for the audience.
I think you need to put
I
that
think I do need to play it. We need to school
Wait a
these
minute.
people.
So, how do you get past a bad relationship?
Just kiss and say goodbye.
It
Can you
ain't
just
that
kiss and say
easy.
goodbye?
No.
But what if that person didn't put some of that good
No.
on them?
No,
Can you
I'm
kiss
at
and
your
say
door.
goodbye?
No.
Girl, see, there you go. See that stalker mode?
I'm in stalker mode. She said, can you just kiss and say goodbye? Can anybody just kiss and say goodbye?
Girl,
No.
I tried to say goodbye to some
Now,
things.
if I didn't invested a lot of time in it,
ain't work.
I ain't going nowhere.
It worked because they ran away.
Yeah.
Because I kind of think I went in stalker mode a little.
Stalker.
Yeah, in my early days. In my
In your
early days.
In your early
Girl,
days.
in my early days, I was supposed to tell. Never mind, I don't think I want to tell everybody that. But sometimes we was racing out here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You know what? In my early day, I'm gonna tell y'all, somebody had made me so mad that I tried
talking
to.
about us too.
Yeah.
You see what he
I
just
tried
did?
to and Jeanette said easier said than done.
That's how I
Jihad said you have to love yourself enough to know it was their loss.
feel. Amen. Yeah.
I get all
My
that.
game.
I get all that, but you know what? I remember, in my younger day, he made me so mad that I tried to mace him. I ran up on his car
Oh, you went lightweight.
and I tried to mace him, and guess what?
What happened?
I maced my damn self.
See, girl, you out here looking like Day.
I was like, oh
When
my.
they sprayed a pimp, when they sprayed a player, did you
I was like, yeah, whatever. So I went and I ran on the car and I tried to mace him and I had the thing turned around. I
You
done
feel
sprayed.
sorry.
And then he
In the words we saw.
and he sped off.
And he
Now,
sped off.
now here I am maced and he sped. I'm coughing like a mother.
Girl, they sprayed a pimp.
Man, I
They sprayed
laughed.
a
Wait a minute, but
real
I couldn't even cough because I was laughing so hard at myself.
Oh,
So that's lightweight.
don't you like when the past become the past, honey? You can
Yeah.
move on. You
Uh-huh.
move on from that. That's
Yeah.
so wonderful. That's
But
so
you know what?
wonderful.
You have to grow up. Now,
You live and you
in a
learn.
relationship now
Right.
that I know I'm not in, but if I was,
Yes.
I just believe that at this stage in my life that you have to be like, I want to be friends. I want
Right.
to have fun. I don't have time to argue.
And to be mad with you.
You
or
know,
angry with
like
you.
let's travel and let's see the world
That's it.
instead of being
And be happy.
pissed off at
Don't
each
worry,
other.
be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Listen, I want y'all to chime in. What's the stalkerish thing that you have done to
Ever
your
done.
ex
Ever
or to
done.
your lover now? That you
391.
that you ever done?
Oh, ever done.
Ever done?
Give them the number 391-6091. I did some stalker
Okay,
things.
wait a minute. Hold up. We listening. Miss Ronnie said she did some stalkerish thing. So we gonna give her the mic.
Girl, yeah, I did some stalkerish things.
Okay, wait a minute. Jahaz still talking cocky. Hold up. Now you gonna make me put my gloves on
Oh, see, she
and
getting
throw
all
my
OG over
and throw my
here.
braids.
You know
back.
she got on her Monster High colors.
Well, you better say it.
Pink gang.
Now he said all my ex still want me back, but I know I deserve better, so I don't look back. I never asked anyone for a second chance because I know I didn't do wrong. See now, your pride. You got
Jahaz
too much.
loving himself. Don't.
But see, you got too much pride because it don't matter. You how you gonna say? Can I?
Girl, take the mic.
See now you got me buzzing like my cousin, and see
But Jahad is loving himself. You can't get mad at him because he loving
you
himself.
can
first.
love yourself, and also you can put yourself on pause for a minute, make your flesh bow down, and go for what you want. Go talk to that woman.
Be a go-getter.
Be a go-getter.
Yep, a go-getter, all of that and above. But I like that because he is experiencing how to love himself first.
Yeah,
So
but
when
you
that-
see, but Jahad, you too cocky.
Yeah, I think he cocky.
You don't think he cocky?
I don't think he
I
cocky.
think he too
I
cocky.
think he is really in depth and loving himself. So when that right woman does come, she got every part of him. 1,000%.
You the type to say, "Oh no, I'm not gonna do Sweetest Day."
Yeah, that was the question.
You know,
we're gonna
like
ask
I'm
too.
not gonna do flowers. See, I'm a flower person.
I don't think Jahad. I think he is that type of guy, that romantic guy for the right individual.
Okay.
And I think that's what it is. He's waiting on the right individual to step in his life, and he'll give his all, what he needs to give, but not forgetting about himself.
Okay, I can respect that. I ain't gonna be hard on you, Jahad. I can respect that. I really
So we
can.
all need some examples of Jahad in our lives.
Okay.
We need that example of a real man loving himself enough to do right and do right by a woman so he can give his all.
Okay.
I like that.
I feel
Big
that.
ups to Jahad. I commend him for that.
All right, let me clap for him too.
There you go.
Big-
There you go. Oh.
No, I'm just.
Girl,
Wait a minute.
Ooh, Jahad. Girl, you think about that beard, ain't you?
He said, "I'm Muslim. I don't deal in pride." Okay.
Oh, absolutely right.
Oh, somebody said, since I said I like flowers, somebody sent me like 4, 5 flowers.
Oh, isn't that so sweet, girl? You better smell them flowers.
That's Mr. Green Eyes. How you doing?
Oh, that's so sweet.
You silly.
What? It's a sweet. It is sweet.
And Jeanette said you have to forgive sometimes.
You do. You have
You
to
do.
forgive.
You can't just
Forgiveness
act
is
all
a
like
must.
like you so hard that you can't forgive.
Right.
Let me get the mic.
Girl, get the mic and
Girl,
tell me.
and Jeanette, you're one. See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what, yeah.
She's
She
so
on it.
100.
She on the money.
You have to forgive sometimes. You have to make your flesh bow down and forgive. You know,
Exactly.
even though you seem like you felt like you was the catch. But if that's somebody that you really want, then make your flesh bow down. Now, Jihad said, I don't do Sweetest Day because I don't like women buying me anything. See, you need to
Oh, Jihad, see? Go on and write your self-awareness book,
yeah.
relationship book, and bring it to the show.
You need to write you a book and say what men need to know.
There it is.
That's it.
Go for it, because Jihad, you on the money. We're going to bring you on the show. Because you have a wonderful insight, you know, for our black men to go by. You know, the blueprint for our black men to understand on how to be in these relationships.
I'm
I really
with you.
applaud him for that. We really need to do. We need to get in contact with Jihad, you know, because our black men need to understand that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. I'm with you when you're right. I totally agree. Wow, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
So we got
We're going to just take a couple more calls before our slumber party, you know, turns into something else y'all can't see.
okay, we started that one. Okay, so
sorry. Girl,
810-391-6091. She said, I understand. Ebony said, I understand both. Pride in having to forgive. I think people just pick the wrong person or aren't mature enough yet. You know what? You're absolutely right. Now, I'm going to say this. In the relationship, I picked the wrong people.
Right.
Now, I'm not putting myself up here, but like I really am a good woman, and I have picked the wrong people.
Oh,
they
we all
want
have.
they
Oh,
want to
yeah.
stay and gamble. They want to stay in things of 16, 17-year-old behavior. I'm not into that. I'm like, baby, listen, let's get a building. Let's do this.
Right.
But
But
they
you
want to
know
stay
why?
in.
Because you have elevated. You know, everybody's not on the same frequency as you. You have to remember that.
Ooh.
Everybody's not on the
Say that
same
again.
frequency as you.
I like
You
that.
got to find someone with the same frequency, the same energy that you all can attract each other. And you won't have to worry about those problems.
Now, Jihad said, I love too hard. If you hurt me once, you will hurt. You will hurt me again. That's not true. And then it depends on your definition of hurt. I disagree, Jihad, because, you know, I ain't talking about cheating, but you said hurt. So, it depends on your definition.
Of what hurt is.
Yeah, you got to give people second chances. If you have ever had a second chance in your life, give a person a second chance.
But when
A lot
it
of
gets
these
that third
women-
chance,
Let me see this mic real quick. Look, I'm
School
buzzing.
honey.
I'm buzzing like my cousin.
that's
No.
all right. Because that's when your purest authentic
Yeah.
self come out.
But I'm saying that a lot of times, a lot of these women have not been taught. They haven't been taught how to deal with a man, and also a man such as your caliber.
Right.
So you have to be able to just kind of just give them a second chance.
Yes,
You can't
you
just
do.
write a person off for making a mistake.
Because we're human beings. We're going to make mistakes.
We're gonna make mistakes.
We're going to make mistakes. But life is a learning lesson. So you
Yeah.
have to thank that person, even if he's a mistake,
Stop
if she's
being
a mistake,
so hard
and learn from it.
and love.
Love.
And that's not what love is. Love is you're supposed to give second chances because of love.
Unconditional.
Now, I'm not talking about continue to play the fool, but I'm just saying give a person a second chance. People
Yes.
can change. People can, you know, so you don't just have to write them off like, oh, no, you did this. Maybe
Right.
they never were taught.
That's true. Learn behavior.
Yeah.
If you never taught, how can you understand
And I've met people like that.
it? Oh, yeah. I met my Oh God, met my list of people like that. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
gotta pray for them.
Yes, and all of you people who are just now joining in, we thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
joining in. And we are having a slumber party. We got on our
Yay.
pajamas. We have our candy and
our snacks
our drinks. Show your drink. I mean, we have some
I got a
good
lot
drinks.
left, though.
It's sort of like a chocolate. It's a Kahlua like.
Yeah, like a milkshake.
It's like a milkshake,
Yeah.
but it is strong,
Very strong.
very strong.
Very strong.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Okay, we're gonna go to our next question.
Mm.
So, what's our next question we have? Can you
Our
forgive?
next question. Can you forgive?
Can
That's
you,
our next question.
Can you forgive?
Can you forgive?
I mean, okay, I'm gonna ask y'all this before we skip to that next question. Can you forgive? Like, do you have a problem with forgiving people?
Mm.
Are you that type of person? Some people have been so damaged from their childhood that they just cannot forgive.
Yeah.
Like, you did this to me, you're done, I
Mhm.
don't care about our history, I'm writing your ass off.
Right. I used to be a person like that.
Can you
It
forgive?
was hard for me to forgive an individual.
Really?
It really was. It was hard for me. You know, it really was. I had to really dig into myself and really, you know, talk
Okay,
to me.
what our studio audience
They off the
said.
chain. See,
We-
we ain't showing y'all that. The summer party is all together live
Yeah.
back here with all of these extras.
He said that you heard Rick Ross, God forgives, I don't.
No.
Now we're not talking about that. We saying, can you forgive?
Yes.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive
In your
right
heart,
now?
in your inner self, in your inner being, to forgive that individual.
Yeah, you got to be a forgivable. You got to be able to forgive
You have to,
move forward in life.
because you'll be stuck. You
Yeah.
will be stuck.
You'll
in
be
your
stuck
life.
in that bitterness,
Mhm.
and you mad, and you pissed off, and you stuck, and you can't forgive nobody while that person sleeping good on 1,500 thread
They
count
ex-wife or
with
whoever.
their thumb in their mouth.
Sleeping good, slobbing out the side of their mouth, and you at home and you up and you ain't had sleep in 48 hours,
And
or probably 72 hours.
Because you mad.
Because you upset and all in your feelings.
Now Jahai said he forgives certain things. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
See, Jahai, look how I'm looking at you. Mm-hmm. You see?
Mm. Okay.
Give him that up down.
But you do. You got to learn how to forgive totally.
Totally.
Totally. And the forgiveness, remember, it's not for them. It's for you.
Now I'm shouting.
There you go. That's part of loving yourself. You forgive them to forgive yourself and
Yeah.
to love you. So
Yeah.
you can move on.
Yeah.
Because what's not for you won't be for you. Move
Yeah.
on. Past
Especially,
tense.
you know what? And I know that some people will hold so many grudges because of stuff that they think they know. Not
Right.
even the truth. It's what they thought.
That mind can be a dangerous thing, girl. Oh, that mind can
Battlefield.
be a dangerous thing.
Battlefield of the mind.
Love is a battlefield, honey.
Yeah. So,
When did the singer make the song from? She said, "Love is a battlefield." It really is.
Pat Benatar.
There it is.
We are young.
Yes, heartache to heartache. It stand, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Love it can be a battlefield.
Love is a battlefield, but if you truly love that person, I say forgive them.
Forgive them.
Forgive them.
Forgiveness.
Totally and completely.
And
Like,
remember,
not even looking back.
It's for you,
Yeah.
not them.
It's-
for you.
Yeah.
For
So,
you.
yeah, that is 100%. Wow.
Yeah. So we're still taking calls. If you want to call in,
If
with
you
your
want to call
thoughts,
us in with your thoughts
what you
with
wanna discuss.
any one of our questions, we're taking calls right now at
391-6091. Give us a call.
give us a call.
Let us know what's on
810.
your
We
mind.
are local. We're local here right now before we go to
We are
Hollywood.
loco, too, a little
Yeah, I'm
loco.
speaking
We
it
feeling
into
a little
existence.
loco up in here.
Okay, so Jahai, he said people play on forgiveness. Being forgiving can get you taken advantage of. No, we're not saying forgive them all the time, but I'm
Right.
saying give a second chance.
Give a second chance.
Yeah.
And if you see it's not going to work, you move on.
You move on.
But you forgive the situation.
Yeah.
And you move on. And the forgiveness is not for them.
hmm
It's for you.
Like I told somebody, you know what? I told them, God bless you.
That's it.
And I meant that.
Right.
I meant that. I moved on. I didn't hold it in my heart. I did not block that person. But I let them know, God bless you, meaning I forgive you, but I just can't deal with you. Yeah.
And it takes a strong
See, when
person
people show you
to
who
do
they
that.
are,
There it
believe them.
Believe
A lot of
them.
times we want to change people and we get mad because they have not changed. No, you have to forget. You have to believe them, forgive them, believe them, and move on until they ask sayonara,
Sayonara.
see you, senorita, or senior sir. Is that?
Whoever the case
Am I
may
doing
be.
real Spanish?
Goodbye.
Or I'm bullet? Okay.
Goodbye. Oh, that ain't the caller though.
Okay, and we Jihad. Okay, he said people play. We already read that one, and we taking one. Hey Jermaine, Hard. Everybody
Hey.
who are tuning in, we having our
Adult slumber party.
adult slumber party.
Adult slumber
No
party.
filter news. We have a little bit of everything right here.
Everything,
We
you
got food. We got drink.
We
We
looking
got
off the chain. We didn't play the makeup today like we did something, but it's all good. It's summer party.
Oh, Ebony said, "You're in control. Be wise and not a fool."
Ooh,
Thank
all
you.
the time, honey.
All the time.
Be alert. Be alert. Be wise, honey. You
Yes,
have to be. You have to be.
That's right. I'll give a person, you know, I'll forgive you, but I'm not finna play the fool. I'm not finna all that. Everybody plays the fool,
Oh, we do.
and we do.
We
but
really
I'm
do, but you're not gonna stay here and play
continue.
it.
You're not gonna stay here. Okay, we got to. Is that a caller?
Oh no, that ain't the right caller.
Okay, that's not the right caller.
They calling with something stupid.
Okay, 810-391-6091.
Call
I want
us.
you all to give us a call, and whatever question, we're going to move on to the other question or comment we have.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Up. Well, I'll just say we coming from a comment.
Okay.
And I personally got this also from TJ Jakes.
Okay.
And I thought it was a good comment.
Okay.
And a good thought. Stop begging people to stay with you. Let
Ooh.
them go. When they walk away from you, let them walk.
What?
Remember, your destiny is not tied to the one who left.
These are, first of all, these chips are good.
They real good.
It's popcorn and chips mixed, and I got some
Okay. But I thought that was so real and
That is so.
authentic.
Read it again.
Girl, let me read it again.
Read it again.
Stop begging people to stay. Let them go when they can walk away from you. Let them walk. Remember, your destiny is not tied to the one who left.
Okay, so Jihad said, wait a minute, we got Anjanette, yeah.
Back it up. Back
Bag it up.
Come on,
Angela
ask me
said, especially if they're grown as hell, still playing childish games.
Let 'em go.
That's who they really are.
Let them go.
And then Jihad said, I'm sweating.
Girl, look, my makeup is
When I
sweaty.
say his name, I start sweating.
Girl,
Jihad,
you
I
breaking
start,
up.
ooh, I started sweating.
It's
No,
them ears
I'm
you
just
think-
playing. Stop playing. So he says, I do want to write a book because I had a father, so I think differently than most men. Yeah.
Yes.
And that
And gives you a whole new insight.
does that play a role though?
I believe it does. When you have a firm foundation, and we all know that growing up, and like
Yeah.
our ancestors, the father was the head of the household.
Yeah.
He was the one that you looked at and you modeled after to run your own home, to be in your relationship. So it does play a good part and a real creative part in your life as a man when
So-
it's a father in the home. Even men or women.
Men, women out there, does it make a difference if if you had a father, the father was able to teach you things? I think it does.
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of situations that my female friends went through, I believe that I avoided them because I had that father figure in the home.
Me too.
I was able to see and
And
understand.
he probably watching my life right now.
But I was able to see and understand, about men and how they would do things. And I wasn't able, and that kept me from being able to fall
I'm
in the
trying
trap.
to eat on camera.
The trap that most of these young ladies fall into, and that's what created a society of women that can be out here, or even men that's out here that are promiscuous, and this time they see them, they're not stable in their relationship. It's always one to another. So when you have that firm foundation and you're able to see that in your home, and you don't see men and men running in and out of that home, you see one person and they're the head of that home, and they take their rightful place on that throne and stay the head.
Yeah. I agree.
You won't have those certain situations come up. That single parent homes, even though, don't get me wrong, single parent homes, women do, and men. Let's not shortchange the men.
Yeah.
They do great jobs. Great jobs. But it's something about having that other parent there. That too.
And see, with me, I'd rather be single than let me see this.
Right.
I'd rather be single than to be toxic.
That's it.
I'd rather bring them up, my children, with just me than to be in a toxic environment.
Right, and attracting that wrong
Yeah.
energy
Yeah.
in your life and
See.
your being and over your children.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring that toxicity over your children.
All of that,
because
that
what
fighting.
that breeds. Yeah, that fighting and that
So
bitterness
Jihad
and that
said,
anger.
he said, my father taught us your woman should help but never worry. See, I get sweat. See, I start sweating right here when I read your name. No, I'm just
I
playing.
like that. Girl, you
I
come
like
with
that.
some
Wait a minute.
Great
He said the
nuggets.
worry is for the man to carry.
Ooh, girl.
What you got there?
Child, he just made me think back to my granddaddy because that's
Yeah.
how he felt.
Oh, that is so good.
He's up those nights worrying about how to put that bread on the table.
God.
And that woman sitting back there and she's resting in that and resting
Yeah.
and calm and peaceful so that she can raise those children.
Here,
Girl. Jihad, child, we need some more of you in the world.
We need
you need
some-
to write that book.
We
Don't
got-
talk about it. Write it. Create it because you have a lot within you that people need.
We
Men
need
listen
him
to
on
you.
the show.
We definitely, girl, I keep saying it because he's dropping
Yeah.
knowledge. He's dropping gems.
Yeah.
And we need that.
Yes.
We need that. And that's what we need. Our people need to go back to that. Step in your rightful place, become your rightful person,
Yeah.
so that God-given energy can flow through that relationship and that
Yes.
home and flow through your children, so that you will magnify. Oh my God, girl! If we were to really get our thing right as a people, it's no stopping us.
Yeah.
It's no stopping us in whatever we want to do in life.
Okay, so here's a subject, and here's a subject that we have that I end up deleting and blocking a lot of folks for.
Why?
I'm gonna say it's
CS.
child support. Is that too heavy, or do we need to back out of that, or do we need to just take this one right here?
Girl, no, we need to take it. We need to address it. We need to
So
address it.
a lot of people say, a lot of guys are bitter because of the child support. So wait a minute, Anjanette, let me answer her question.
Okay.
Anjanette said, Jihad, why do you have so many exes?
Good question.
Ooh, Anjanette, see, this is my
Good
Rolly.
question.
She said, why do you have so many exes? She said, why not just date, and after a few dates, you should know if she's the one. Everyone's not your material. She said, let alone wifey material. Boom.
There it
That's
is.
it. Well,
there it is.
Jihad,
Wonderful question.
you've been served.
Oh, you been served tonight, girl.
Yeah,
That was a
and
good
Jeanette just kind of gave it to
question.
you.
Ooh, she did. I can't
Raw
say that.
Nicole. Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
She said, Nicole said, listening to Jihad lets her know that she's not crazy.
He validated you, girl.
Yes.
He validated
Yes.
that thing.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. For real.
Did he reply back?
He said, I didn't say I had a lot of exes. I actually only have 4 my whole life.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Oh, see, that
Don't bring
means I think
tears to
I think it's
my
some Similac right there, and you talking all that stuff.
Oh.
You still wet behind the ear. No, I'm just playing because that's good.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I,
really
I've
good.
never had an ex.
Yeah, who are they?
Yeah.
I don't remember them.
I ain't claiming
I got
shit.
0 exes.
I ain't claiming nothing.
0.
I have never had an ex. That's my story.
That's right.
And I am
we
sticking
stick
to it. Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. She said, reread that. Am I sounding sped? Hold up. And Jeanette said, Jahai, why do you have so many exes? Why not just date? And after a few dates, you should know that if she's the one. Everyone's not girlfriend material, let alone wifey material. And so Jahai said, all right. Okay, so Aunt Jeanette just said, and hey, Anthony, for joining, Anthony Brown.
Hey.
I'm not even finna say Anthony Brown, I'm gonna say Tony. Anyway, Aunt Jeanette said it wasn't me. Okay. So, she said it wasn't me, but we never had no exes.
That's right, it wasn't me. I wasn't there.
I never dated. I
don't know
never
what you're
had an
talking about.
ex. Anybody who said that they dated me, straight up lie.
I don't have that a memory of that.
Okay, put us our next call on. We finna hold on, y'all.
Next caller on the line.
Yes. I don't look. My hair keep coming out.
Girl, your hair, my makeup, everything coming off.
Yes.
Get rid of
I'm
this.
trying to wrap this bun,
We're
y'all.
trying to be cute, but you know.
But
We talked about them bonnets so bad. I ain't even want to put
I
my
know,
bonnet
right?
on. I felt really. I said,
Yes.
I can't do it in front of the
look,
camera.
it is all upside
Girl,
down.
but it's still in there. It's hanging in there good, girl. Oh, what it?
Yeah, we taking calls, y'all, at 810-391-6091. It wasn't me either, Anjanette. He lying.
We're making those shirts.
Yes, it was not me. Damn it. Next caller. Next caller, where the call's at? There's a hater. There's a hater on the line. Let me block. Mama, is it on? Is it on?
Yeah, we got it.
And all of you who's just tuning in, we are having a no filter slumber party. Yes, we got our drinks, our popcorn, our candy. We need you all to tune in.
I leave somewhere else. It's a real slumber party over here, y'all.
Next caller. Oh, Jahai said he's not wet behind the ears.
Oh, you better call. Hey. Next caller. Big, stop calling. Hey.
Hey. What? What? Hey, everybody who's joining in.
Hey.
You know how we do. Call us right now. There's a hater on the line.
One more time.
What? Next caller.
Bitch. Ooh, stop calling. Hey. We want y'all to call. Don't stop calling.
Yes. What? Oh, Nicole says she dancing.
Girl,
That's-
go on here. We're going to hit it for you again. Dance on in that house.
Okay.
Girl. Hey. Hey.
What? Ooh, I ain't got her skin. Hey.
Hey.
What? Hey. Okay. Right. You see me smacking. I'm trying not to eat on camera, but I'm eating.
Look, I was trying to be all polite.
Yeah, okay, for real. He said, okay, let me read your high comment again. He said, laugh my motherfucking ass off.
You
He
better-
said,
you better laugh
he
at
said,
it.
I'm not wet behind the ears.
Oh.
He said, my first ex was 13. He said, wait a minute. Oh, he said he was 13 and she was 30.
Oh, what? What? Say what?
Yeah. Oh. And he
We got our
said,
background audience. Somebody shouted out. He started like me.
and he said, and was together almost 10 years.
Get the.
You know what? That's a mental illness. Ain't
Ooh,
shit a
you call it a mental
13-year-old.
illness?
A 13-year-old can't do nothing for me. And I'm 30 and I'm a grown woman.
I don't believe that.
Somebody got mental illness.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
13.
get some of that
Was she
ill.
30?
Oh, that was the ill, nah.
Girl, She had
You
to
was
have
getting
that.
some ill nana.
She had to have that ill nana.
Some mental ill nana.
Yeah, mentally. Insane in the membrane.
You was
girl.
getting that mentally ill. Okay, let me
What?
stop. Yeah, let me finish reading, okay?
What?
Oh, okay, Nicole said, she said, what in the world? Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. OMG.
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 Yeah, okay, right.
What was your- Okay.
Okay.
But don't feel bad, Jihad. Our background, you know, one of our audience members said they was like that too. I ain't gonna say nothing on that.
Nicole said, I don't like Jihad no more.
Girl, yeah, stop the press. He taught us some real.
Yeah,
good
he's still Beto.
But that's what we like. No filter.
No
be for
filter.
Real. That's what we won't talk about it. Let's
Be
be
for
about
real.
it. Be for real.
Be for
'Cause
real.
we need to address this stuff.
Yeah.
It happens.
It does happen.
It happens out here.
So, I was reading, and I want to know how true this is, and I'm going to bring this out here.
Okay.
And this is the last question of tonight.
We gonna end tonight? Oh, y'all, I was having so much fun. It's all right.
Okay,
Keep going up.
is it true? Is it true that a man, and did we ask, I don't know if we asked this last weekend,
Oh.
is it true that a man has a gland in his
Man, we was talking
behind,
about it. Oh, no filter.
in his behind,
No filter.
that they said that, they said it's like a gland. Well,
Yeah. Let me ask my audience member.
wait a minute, let me get it right. Is it
Let's
true
get
that
it
a
right.
man has a gland in his behind that if a woman,
Well,
a G spot
that
that
you
is
find from the rectum.
that's in the rectum, so
Mm-hmm.
that if somebody messes with it, that it makes him
Ejaculate.
ejaculate
Extreme.
extreme.
Than having sex with.
And Jeanette, I need you to
woman.
call. I need you to call right now because this is serious.
And I don't know if our straight men probably don't want to answer. They don't know that. You know, we talking to, you know, the other
Okay,
children.
you know what?
The other children might know about
J Mac, our other host who is
Okay.
online,
Okay.
she can't be here right now.
We miss her.
She said-
Y'all
and
send
we-
prayers up for her.
Yeah,
Real
she
prayers
said it's
up.
called a G spot.
There it
okay,
is.
I'm gonna say this. Okay. Let me back it up. Does a man has a G spot in his ass?
You gonna put it out there like
I
that?
just said it.
No filter.
We know filter news.
No filter.
I'm gonna say it the way I can just put it.
Well, we're asking, you know, because you know we have friends that are in that, you know, world.
Okay, Jahai.
In that life.
Let the underworld know it's free.
And you know, the children were talking to us, and this is what they were saying. You know,
Wait a
that,
minute. Define what you mean when you
well,
say
the
the children.
is not, you know, like I'm a real female.
Wait a minute. Let me say what Jahai said. Should no man answer that question?
Right. That's
Be-
what I'm saying. We're not asking our men, you know, like Jahai. We're not asking them. But you know.
And Jeanette, the
Children.
question is just a moment.
Okay.
The question is, does a man has a G spot in his behind?
Yes.
A lot of people
Rectum.
who has come forward and have said that celebrities have allowed a man to put a finger up in there.
Or
I mean,
gerbils.
gerbils. They have used pets to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Does a man has a G spot in his behind? Okay, go ahead, sweetie. What you was gonna
Right.
say?
So I was saying, you know, one of our friends that's in the life, that's, you know, one of the children was
Break it down.
stating-
They don't understand
Well,
that.
you know, when I say children, they're not actually female. They might
Gay.
be male wanting to be a female.
Gay.
You know, but as
I'm
they
not
were
gay
stating-
bashing, but she's talking about a gay
Yes,
individual.
Yes. So they were stating to, you know, the conversation to us that, you know, we're able to take your man because, you know, once this man
Y'all want some popcorn?
to touch this certain part of them, that causes a man, a heterosexual, I guess, well, I don't know if you'd be heterosexual or in that life too.
He's gay.
Well, that other man to have an orgasm of an unnatural state that he can only reach by with that male than the female. You know, that we're not able to give to that man.
Let me chew. I know women do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think men do.
You don't think so? Wow. I couldn't debate on it anyway because I'm not a
I
man.
think some gay people just want to be gay. And Jeanette said women do.
Right, women do.
I
Right.
think if a man is trying to go back there, it's because he wants to. It's not that because he's looking for a G spot. He just want to go back there. His ass is gay.
Well, I've also had straight women now that, if you recall, said that when they would make love with their significant other, their man, that some men have allowed them to penetrate them with their finger behind there, and it causes their man to, ejaculate more than he would from vagina and penis penetration. Now, do you think that? I mean, I feel some type of way if my man would want me to physically, allow me to put my fingers in that situation.
If my man wants me to put my finger or any foreign object in his rectum, his ass is gay. And he's got to go. Now, Nicole said, I heard they do.
Okay.
J Max said.
So maybe they weren't lying when they said that to us.
J Max said, okay, ladies, have a man ever reached your G-spot?
Good question. That depends on a certain type of man.
I reached my own. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I promise you, I'm just playing.
That we can do that too. They forget that it can be done. I'm just saying. It can be done without the assistance of the other person. It can be done.
Safe sex.
Oh, and yeah, you're right, audience member. It is safe sex. I mean, I can't catch nothing. I ain't hurting nobody.
Okay, Ryan, answer the question.
Okay, what's the question?
Have a man, J Max said freak.
Things.
J Max said, okay, ladies, have a man ever reached your G-spot?
Have a man ever reached my G-spot? I'll have to agree, yes, he has.
Okay.
I have to say, I've had.
Well, I've never
nice
dated.
endeavors.
I've never dated in the past, so
Not
I don't know.
endeavors, but maybe endeavors.
I don't know. And Jeanette
Nice to think
said,
about things sometime. Nice thoughts.
and Jeanette
Wild
said because they receive pleasure from it. That's why they want it. Exactly. I believe so. Let me.
So could that be why all the other ones are jumping ship?
I don't. Okay, so Miss Ryan said that. Is that why a lot of men are going gay?
Jumping ship.
She said jumping ship, trying to dress it up cute, but I'm gonna say going gay.
Well, yeah,
or bisexual. I don't believe that that's true. I don't believe that. I believe God has made sex in the way that He's made it in the regular way. That's the way He ordained it.
And designed
I think that when people go off into perversion and start dabbling into little stuff, I think that increases their frequency. I'm gonna say freak. Their freak level. So that's why they want all of these different toys.
So what was we saying about the freak level? Remember when we was talking?
I believe when you, just like my cousin, I had a cousin who said that he went to jail. He said he never got nasty, nude magazines and all that type of stuff because he said he never could get it. So why put it in your spirit when you know you couldn't get it?
You couldn't get it, right. So therefore, it won't be playing on your mind and your thoughts, and then the next thing you wondering why you looking at the other side.
Yeah. I mean, so I believe that keeping your freak level at a certain level, at a minimum, not going so high. Because when those people go high, they're gonna dabble into different things of the same sex.
Well, if that's the question, I pose a question. What do you think about your man and your woman allowing a threesome?
Hell no, I don't want nobody to have a threesome. Miss Ryan said, let me reiterate the question. She said, what do we think about our man or our woman having a threesome?
Right.
And I say,
about the freak level, it's people out there going those
yeah,
levels.
I say I'm good. Because I've been to kill him and her. And also, I'm selfish. Let me read some of these comments. Okay, wait a minute. Ooh, they was going hard, too.
Uh-oh.
Jihad said, bullshit. A woman is the greatest gift to man.
You better tell him, Jihad. That's what I'm saying.
He said, I done got off so hard, I needed a breathing treatment.
Ooh,
I don't need more than that.
You
better what?
Hey, you better tell him.
You better say it,
That's
Jihad.
what I believe. Like,
And Jeanette said because they. She said, okay, we read that. because they receive pleasure from it. They discovered that G-spot, and Jeanette said that, girl,
Okay.
you crazy. Nicole said, you're absolutely right. Nicole said, no, and J Max said,
I don't know,
okay.
no with Nicole.
She said, J Max said, okay, y'all. She said, rectal sex is a direct connection to your bloodstream.
See? And that's why a lot
Nicole
of people
said,
text
you
guys
hide
they
my
ain't
friend.
get rid of.
Wait a minute. Now, J Mac just said something that was so profound. She said rectal sex, which is anal sex,
Right.
is a direct connection to your
To
bloodstream.
your bloodstream. Oh, yeah.
And see, that's why you have a lot of people that shit on themselves.
that too.
I
And
said
also,
because there is a sphincter that
those
is in
venereal
the
diseases.
that's in the anus that contract when you
right.
hold your butt cheeks together, when you squeeze your butt cheeks together. I want y'all to see this sphincter. And if you're having sex in the anus on a regular, that sphincter will not be able to hold.
We got a caller. Let's take this caller right quick.
We got a caller.
Caller, you on the air?
Caller, you on the air? Hello? Hello? Hi, caller. You're on the air with No Filter News.
Okay, hi. This is
Hi.
Matt. Hello?
Yes.
Hi. What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from St. Town.
All right.
What's your
In the
name?
house. You don't have to get a name if you don't want to.
Oh, this J Mac.
Oh, what's up, girl?
Hey, J Mac.
This our other half. Y'all, she's sick, but she will be back.
Yes.
This is Jimmy Mac.
Okay, J Mac. What's your? Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey!
Okay, so what's your question or your comment?
Okay, hi.
It
Hi. It must be.
I'm going to comment.
Okay.
Comment.
Okay, my comment is, okay, I feel like it's a direct connection to the bloodstream, right?
Right.
That's deep.
That is very deep. Profound.
I can barely hear you guys.
We said, I got you close to the speaker. I got you to the speaker so that the people out there can hear you. But okay, she said that. Did she hang up? She
Hello?
said that it's a direct connection to the bloodstream.
Yep, she's on here.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I totally agree with you, Miss Ryan. Do you agree with
I
me?
agree totally.
Yes,
agree
I
totally.
believe that it's a direct connection to the bloodstream. So therefore, a lot of diseases can get up in there.
Exactly.
And they used to say that that's where AIDS came from. Now, I don't know how true that is, but I totally agree with you.
Well, I can say true because if it's a direct, connection to the bloodstream, if you're contaminated with that virus, you're able to catch it quicker.
It's where you can get rid of that negative stuff.
Wait a minute. You said what? Say that again, J-Mac.
I feel like that's why a lot of women that let the men have even sex with them. I believe that. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you good. We can.
I think that's why it's bigger than just a blood connection from the soul side.
It is a soul tie. That's it. This
That's
is a
good.
spiritual tie.
So you said you believe that's why they can't get rid of that person, that significant other, because they went to the back door?
Well,
Use the front door.
It's deeper than just anal sex.
It really does, because I was just about to say that.
That's a lot of times. That's okay. It's okay.
Oh, but no, you preaching to the choir because we can get a little bit deeper in the
Yeah.
rabbit hole we want to talk
Yeah,
about.
I totally
that.
agree, J-Mac.
Oh yeah, because
So if all of you out there listening, J-Mac said that anal sex is a direct connection, direct link to the bloodstream.
Mhm.
And this is why she believes that a lot of soul ties develop.
Exactly.
And then you end up not being able to get rid of that person because you have been doing that. But
Right.
but see, actually, I say sex. Period.
Me and you both. But that way, it's a deeper connection.
I think
'Cause,
that's
you
a
know, you
gateway
wanna
to
go
the
deeper down the
diseases.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You can think in reference of, you know, a lot of the pedophilia and things go around. And deeper levels of that, think about the, you know, satanic rituals
Ooh.
that they do. And they use a lot of that, if you study about it.
Mhm.
They use a lot of that in reference because it is also, what did she say? A spiritual connection. So therefore, you do have to be careful with letting someone enter into you both ways, from vagina or rectum, because you're making a spiritual connection on a whole nother frequency and a whole nother level than just this earthly plane. So that's why you have to think about, really deeply think about who you sleep with.
Wait a minute. Jahad said new topic, no chill. He said new topic, LOL, no chill on my beef sausage.
Oh! We gonna leave it there. Yeah, because you know what? What she was talking, like I said, it can open up a lot of, you know, down the rabbit hole that we're not gonna get into right now. But yeah, in all sex, be careful who you deal with and who you let enter in, because sex is a thing where you enter in.
Y'all remember that?
Enter in. That person is entering into you,
Yeah.
not just sexually but spiritually.
Okay.
Think about it.
I agree. And then that's why you end up fighting and you're mad and you're upset
You
because
don't know why you're mad and
you're
upset.
dealing with all these different spirits, and not only spirits from that person, whoever that person has slept with.
Exactly. And everybody doesn't have a clean spirit.
Exactly. And I'm going to say sex, period. That's why I'm saying you don't open that door. Not yet.
Oh,
not
definitely.
not yet, unless you know that you know that you know.
Get to really know that individual as much as you can. Yeah.
Wow. That's a
deep.
good topic. That's a
It's a good topic.
Yeah.
We'll touch on that on other levels throughout this whole, you know, our whole segments. But we'll get there. We'll get there slowly but surely. We only a couple, you know, shows in.
Right.
Thank you. They're giving us love. We getting hearts. We getting smiles. We thank all of you all. You know, you're making our day.
And Jeanette finna call with a new question. You
Okay.
got the number 810-391-6091. Give us a call. Let us know. We're taking a couple more calls and then we are off the air.
Yeah, we're gonna end it. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we gotta save some for later.
Yes.
Yeah, so don't forget Tuesday. The next time you come on is at what, 6 o'clock Tuesday?
Yes,
And so Tuesday is Why You Mad. Why You Mad Tuesdays. So, we got a call.
Hello, caller. You're on the line.
Hey, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking up some stuff online too. Go ahead and say my question.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Okay, this Anjanette Bird.
Hey, Anjanette.
Hey, who is this? Jeanette?
No, this Ingrid.
Oh, my video is laggy. That's okay. Okay, so watch myself on the video too.
Okay.
I got a new question.
Okay.
Topic. It's pertaining to the video I posted earlier. You remember I sent you the video?
Yes.
Okay, so for women, men cancer too. So if you have a friend, y'all been friends since, you know, y'all was little. You know, y'all done been through the mud together, wore each other's clothes, everything. It's your best friend.
Okay.
Okay, and then so fast forward, you know, one day the guy brings it up, wanna holler at your phone girl and stuff, you know, and so you know the guy. And you're gonna let her know the guy ain't right. He ain't good for you, but you thinking you hate to do all this stuff. So she go ahead and go with the guy anyway. Y'all end up falling out and she goes to the guy anyway. Later on, the fucker come up because she can do something for money. He ain't no good. And so one day she sees you and she acts like she doesn't know you. You feel, you know, kind of down and something, but never feel trust. She ain't like she don't know you. But you fast forward, later in life, you know, it's like you come up and then you see up real bad. Would you stop and you help her? You help her?
Wow, that's a good question. Let me ask our viewers out here. Okay, hi Melinda, hi everybody who's just now tuning in. And Jeanette have an awesome question. She said, what if you had a friend that you and her were best friends, you wore each other clothes, I'm talking about you guys were tight, and all of a sudden she started dating a guy, and you begged her, you told her not to date this guy, he's no good. And so she dated him anyway. And so she see you,
Right.
and you're basically down on your luck. You're at a bus stop, and she riding by in a Benz or something, right?
Right.
Okay, now fast forward. Now you done came up, and she's down on her luck. Would you still stop and help her?
And help her.
Even though she treated you like cold,
Ooh.
would you still help that friend?
You know what? Technically,
Thank you for your question,
thank you.
Anjanette.
First of all, thank you.
You want to take that?
Technically,
Friend of folks mentioned.
but you know what? That comes with elevation of yourself.
That's
Elevation of yourself.
That's it.
And are you at a place in life where you can forgive those that have spitefully misused you?
Oh, now that's all. You know what? That's good.
That's that's it right
now
there.
to me, that's about growth. Are you at a place in your life that you're able to forgive those who spitefully used you?
Yes. Yes. And I would say at the point in time where I'm at in life, I would. I would forgive. I would help. But will I forget? No. I will always understand and know where you came from and how you felt about me. But if I see you're in a situation where you are in need of my assistance, where it's really peril and dire that you need it, I would have to step in because God gave us all
Jihad said loyalty is life, and I would still help.
Thank you. That's what we were just talking
And
about in the last
Nicole
show.
said I will help. Nicole
Yeah.
said I will help, but that's it.
That's
J
it.
Max said because the God in you will not let you keep going.
Amen.
And Melinda,
Amen.
and Melinda said, "Oh wait, hold up, I ain't trying to mess up nothing. Just a moment, let's get that out of there." And Melinda, cancel that. And Melinda said, "No," she said, "We've been not friends anymore." She said, "But if she really needed, I would have gave her a ride."
Yes.
Melinda, see, I don't believe Melinda.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe Melinda because I know her and she has a
Okay.
big heart.
Yeah. But that's what I was going to say. No,
Yeah.
Melinda, you have to forgive. In order, again,
Now,
it comes back
Melinda-
to earlier.
Yeah.
If you don't forgive, you got to at least not for them. You're doing it for yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
You're doing it for self.
Melinda the type to be like, girl, shoot, get your ass in this car, like,
Right.
but she'll still do it.
Right.
Melinda, I have watched you still do it to two people.
But you don't forget.
But you
Melinda.
don't forget.
You don't forget.
Yeah.
So therefore, you know your length and how far you will go with that individual on anything. Because our friendship evidently is not the same anymore. So you have to know how to handle certain people. Because people don't understand we all change. We change daily. We shed the skin daily. We're not going to stay the same. So you have to roll with that and understand that, forgiveness is for you. Once again.
Yeah, I totally agree. Melinda said, "Why?" She said, "Yes, I have." She said, "Yes, I have a big heart." Yes, I
Yeah,
know
and
you
that's
do.
me.
And
got a big
I have watched you help people that have spitefully used you. So my thing is, I will help you, and I will tell you, God bless you.
Right.
You don't have to call me. You don't have to stay in touch. I'm going to help you and keep it pushing.
That's it.
But I'm not going to laugh at nobody's calamity.
Of course not. No.
Yeah.
Because what hit their door can hit you the same day too.
You're absolutely right.
Yes, it can.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a good question. Anybody
was.
else want to chime in on that?
10:28.
Okay. All right. Well, we about to wrap things on up. Don't forget next week Tuesday that it is Why You Mad Tuesday.
Why you mad?
Starting
Tell us what you mad
at
for.
6 o'clock. Thursday we are still taking calls.
That's
And
it.
we still Saturday we're going to be live on the red carpet of the Flint movie.
The premiere.
Yeah, the premiere.
We're gonna try to make the premiere and bring it to you all live.
See, before I go in on the Queen Latifah,
Mhm.
I want to know my facts.
Me too.
I want to know, did they ask people to be in the movie? Did they, did they reach out to the
To
area?
anyone here.
Now,
right.
if she did not, then me and the Queen might be scrapping.
Well, you know what? We got a lot of power in numbers. We can boycott.
Yeah.
We can go there. You
So,
know?
yeah. Oh, J Max said it twice.
That's
Boycott,
it.
boycott.
And boycott. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you. Melinda said she loved the positive ladies.
Thank you.
We want to just tell you all good night, and we thank you
We
so
thank
much
all
for
of
tuning
you all.
in.
You made our day. Each
Yes.
and every one of you all.
Yes.
It was great input, and we thank you for it.
Thank you for coming to the slumber party.
Yeah,
We
thank
had
you.
a blast.
We had a real blast behind the scenes, y'all. But we had a blast more so because you all came and you showed up and you showed out.
You
Thanks.
showed, yes.
Thank
So
you.
tune in, and also remember to stay in peace.
That's it. Think
Not
positive.
not pieces. Think positive.
Ooh, I like that.
And whatever you do, keep your energy up.
That's it. High frequency.
High frequency.
Only a high frequency.
Let me feel it.
That's it. I feel it. I feel the energy in the room today
Yeah.
anyway. And it was positive.
It's
It was
positive.
wonderful. I feel it. I'm uplifted and I'm up and I'm happy. We got a great audience.
Yeah. Stop
We do.
dealing with people who cannot be happy.
That's it.
And thank you, Sam Ivy, for tuning in, because I know that you're gonna tell Ricky. Good night.
Good
Have you all-
night. Bye, guys.